is wrong. Alright. Come on, just come on. You need to don't be douchey to me today. Don't be crude to me today. Oh boy.
I mean, hell, Silver. Even if you tell us this is a
Hello.
Texas,
Alright, give me a
hell,
second.
Silver.
I'm
Even
just
if you
transferring
tell us,
around, so.
I mean, Silver.
Hunter.
Even if you tell us this is a Texas death match, no holds barred, anything goes, and no paycheck for the loser.
Fair enough.
To be fair,
I'm back.
Kazuya is just one of the many people who's offended me over the months, hell, technically years now that I've done these roast courts. Kazuya is just
You know
one
what?
person who's offended me.
Maybe just to make the stipulations even better, Nezuko could be our special tag team partner.
Ha!
Wait, what?
To beat Kazuya? That's a
No,
bit excessive, let's be fair.
Exactly.
no,
That's the
no.
point.
It'll be too easy. Let's be honest, it'll be too easy.
Le- le- Lori, leave Nesco out of this.
Actually, Sylv, I have a better idea. Because we all know there's one person who would never stand for Kazuya's stupidity. You wanna know who I'm talking about?
Oh.
Inosuke.
Oh,
No!
you know.
Yeah!
Stay out.
Yeah.
Leave him out of
You know what?
this.
How's
He's
it
not
going?
that bad of a character.
I'm not saying. Wait, I never said Inosuke was a bad character. Hold up. I said Inosuke would be the type of person who would whoop Kazuya's ass.
Oh yeah,
I
I
said
forget he was
nothing
fighting
about
Smoke
Inosuke
before.
being a bad character.
No, my bad. I thought I heard someone being an idiot. My bad.
Here-
You're
Misheard
fine. You're
Oh,
on
fine.
my part.
oh,
Nah,
Hazard. I'll make a
Inosuke.
better. Yeah, you know what, Silver? You're right. I'll leave Nesco out of this. Let's just save her for Docky for now. I'll make the stipulations even more
Given what
better.
Nesco did to Daki, I mean.
I'll make the stipulations even better. Pickle from Baki.
Oh,
Also
nah.
on your stream, the reactives are acting up.
Yeah, I noticed. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it because the site's being weird. And it's either that or OBS being weird. I can't tell which at the moment.
Oh,
But
oh
it's pretty
yes,
bad all around.
I summon you, Pickle.
Pickle, nah, that would be potentially overkill, let's be honest. Like, that would be potential overkill. Hell, I'm gonna be honest with you. Having Inosuke whooping his ass would be more than enough. I need to real quick do a. I need to make a. I need to make a community post real quick. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right. I guess Pickle will be overkill. What about Melina?
For Mortal Kombat,
Yes.
she would eviscerate him.
Hi, Hunter. Sorry. Okay, dog, you're happy. Hi. Okay. Hunter, back up. You're gonna fall. Oh my god. Ow. Hi, baby. No. You're not clinging me. Sorry about that.
You're right.
My pupper is being. Oh my god. That hurt my shoulder, buddy. What the fuck? You made God. Holy shit. My dog was on my shoulder. He thought he could hang on to me and
Good grief.
When you have a big Australian Shepherd, of course you're gonna have overweight on the shoulder. It fucking hurts.
I can only imagine.
Uh, oh my god. He's still a big baby though.
I'm in for the shenanigans. I just posted a server announcements, now to make the community post. If YouTube will cooperate for 2 seconds. Come on.
This ought to be good.
Yeah, YouTube is still on me at the moment. No surprise. There is, I just remember, there's also, now I think about it, there is one other person I've considered to be on the bag homework list, but that is for another time.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you.
Over
I've
time.
seriously considered Brock from Pokemon.
Oh no.
So the womanizer.
I've considered it, but then
Why
I sat
Brock?
and thought about it. Nah.
No,
I
wait.
mean, if people
No,
want me to bring
I'm
back
no.
Kisaki to roast him again,
I do.
because let's be fair, he made a lot of back fumbles, he made a lot of heinous activities. I think it's safe to say that at one point we spent an entire hour roasting Kisaki. Like back
I
when I
think
last roasted him.
we should bring him back with his buddy, Hanma.
Hanma is a psycho and a dumbass.
Well, they both fumbled together. Think about
Nah,
it.
Kisaki
They
fumbled
both-
worse. Or did you wait, Haru, did you see season 3 of Tokyo Revengers?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, then you know how Kisaki fumbled worse.
Yeah, he did. But you can't have one without the other, in my honest opinion. One fumble's bad, the other one goes further.
That's the thing. Hanma doesn't do shit without Kisaki most of the time. That's the thing you have to remember. Kisaki is more than happy to do shit on his own, and look where it got him though. 6 feet under.
Oh god. There goes my chair wheeling. But I'm excited for the next season of Tokyo Revengers. We're getting into the excited shit.
Yeah, I mean, they were in us for season 4 Tokyo Adventures a while ago. The problem is we don't know when it's gonna happen.
They said next year.
I'm not surprised by that actually.
I am
Well, at least I have to deal with Kisaki because, you know, he's gone.
Yeah, he gone.
Yeah, thankfully.
Oh, Hazard.
And Gailmon, to answer your question, we were talking about roasting what to do with Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend. But let's be fair, Kazuya is a little bitch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
Hazard,
also, before I forget, I found this out from regarding Rent a Girlfriend, from in terms of Kazuya's stupidity. However, I can't make this up if I tried. The man has spent more money on a rental girlfriend than his actual girlfriend.
What the fuck?
I wish I was making that up too. That's the sad part.
No, he's not. No, he's
That
not.
means
And
he
Haru-
wasn't the best at knowing shit for himself.
That's why he is called the Simp God.
And
Oh,
Haru.
throw Kazuya into Warhammer 40k. What?
Yeah,
What
and
is it?
Haru, in Haru, I said this, and Hazard is my witness to this. So is Silver. If that was my son doing all that shit, I would literally whoop his ass regardless.
So I'm gonna say this right now. Hi everybody. First time being here because we are live. Name's Leona Haruka. I'm a content creator in general, but also a VTuber.
Pretty much.
Right now, I stream both on YouTube and Twitch. I decided to take part in this because this is fun, and I have characters I've never roasted before, but there's a character.
Oh, trust me. When you hear the information and when you go through the information on them, you'll get some ammo. Trust me.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Because I know the context behind a lot of these characters. Thankfully.
No,
I
Haru,
wouldn't. I
pretty
don't just pick
much.
at random. I look up these characters that I find to be bag fumblers, and if they qualify, you better believe I'm gonna get all the information possible.
Yeah, in Haru, pretty much the purpose of this rose court, we allow you to allow any of the members to use these fools as cannon fodder.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so here's my calculations a while back on how much money Kazuya from Rent a Girlfriend spent on the rental girlfriend that he was down bad for. Despite the fact that he had a technical girlfriend who gave up being a rental girlfriend to be with him. So yeah, he spent over 4.6 million yen.
Damn.
Down horrendous.
That's a lot of mua.
Yeah, and I looked up how much that is in
Moolah.
US
Yep.
dollars. So give me 1 second. Let's bring that up because the value changes all the time. So 4.6
That
million yen convert to US dollars. $31,740.46. I'ma kill him.
Not even get for me first.
I'ma kill him. No,
no
seriously. $31,740.46.
when you and Silver are done with him, I'm gonna take you. I told you what I would do. I would take him to his new home, sweet home, the hood. Oh yeah, and boy, you better
If he
start
can
throwing
blow
some
that much
crap.
money on rental booty, he better be blowing on the girl who actually wants him.
Yeah. Oh, and boy, just so you know, you're gonna be this is gonna be your permanent home forever. You better start selling some dope and cocaine and marijuana. That I heard that's what they do around here, making fast money. Goodbye.
No, 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 no,
All
no, no,
right.
no, no.
Okay, it's been roughly 10 minutes and some change. So it's time we get started. Welcome, one and all, to the Roast Court, where we roast characters who, frankly, either deserve to get roasted because they were heinous bastards, or because they did something really stupid that warranted getting roasted in the first place. Or both. I'm the judge, and at times the executioner, Hazard of Chaos. With me is the prosecution squad for today. Silver,
Hello.
Gory,
What's up, motherfuckers?
and one of my Discord brats, Haru.
Do not call me a brat. I am a celestial Linus goddess. Excuse me.
To
Yeah,
be
brat.
fair, I call Tom an assassin that as well.
Okay, fine. I'm a correction. Celestial Linus goddess brat. I'm a lioness brat.
In any case,
Correction.
since it's been roughly, holy crap, it's been roughly 8 months since I did a bag fumbler case. I feel ashamed a little bit. It's been at least 8 months since I did a bag fumbler case. Time to fix that today. So, chat, here is who we got for this today's bag fumbler case. So, I'm going to bring up an honorable mention real fast, and this one's from an older anime. Y'all might not know, might know, I don't know. This is what I call a dishonorable mention. This fucking clown ass motherfucker, the quote unquote beautiful Suzuka. He called himself this for the record. So that makes him a freaking narcissist. He already angered me just being a narcissist.
He's not Vega.
Yeah, he's a clown. He looks like a literal clown because surprise, he is one. And let me bring up the exhibits real quick on why this guy deserves to get roasted. This was a literal last minute addition, so be prepared. Now, you see this old lady in the corner right here? Genkai, a martial arts master from Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, this fool was talking quite a lot of shit. And during one of the most famous arcs in Yu Yu Hakusho, the Dark Tournament. For context, This man was talking a whole bunch of crap after his teammates got their asses beat by Genkai's teammates. Now, here's the sad part. And, chat, I wish I was making this up for the record. Keep in mind the circumstances of this whole debacle. First off, Genkai was still exhausted from a training from basically a ritual she had done the day before, so she was not 100%. Suzuka thought he was in the clear and he was going to show off how awesome and dominant he was in a fight. Well, 2 minutes later, this fool got his ass beat in front of the entire audience, literally getting stomped into the ground by this old lady. I can't make this up, chat. That's not just embarrassing. That's horrendous. Oh boy, the sheer arrogance on this fool does not help. The sheer arrogance. Holy shit, this guy's stupid. And if y'all don't believe me, let me get the infamous footage from Yu Hakusho. This is also one of the scenes that establishes one of the most infamous rules of anime. Do not fuck with the old niggas in anime.
Exactly. And what did he do? He fragged around and he found out.
Oh yeah, he definitely fucked around and found out. And he got his ass beat 6 ways to Sunday. Figuratively and literally. I don't know about y'all, but that's just embarrassing. So,
Yep.
that being said, Haru, would you like to go first in roasting this clown? Like I said,
She
this
muted.
man just... No, you can't call him a man. After the beating he got, you can't call him a man.
She's muted. Somebody's gonna have to go next.
Alright, you know what, Silver? Roast this fool. This clown deserves it. He's asking for it.
You're saying that he's a narcissist, right?
Yes. And chat,
Hey,
for those who want to
there's
see
a
the
reason
clip in
why-
question.
There's a possible. The reason why nobody loves him.
Back.
Welcome back, Haru.
So we're roasting the
Haru.
person who talked bad about
An old lady.
Genkai.
Yes. Silver's already roasting, so also one of the rules of roast, we have to let whoever's doing the roasting has to be allowed to get their roast in.
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so in any case, Silver, continue.
I mean, seriously. Dude. You're saying you are literally saying that you think that old ladies are weaker than you? Get the frag out. Get the frag out. There's a reason why you could not even attract the ladies.
He did call himself the beautiful Suzuka. I don't know if there's anything beautiful about that after the ass whooping he got. I mean, damn. Continue, Silver. Unless you have anything else you want to say about this prick.
Honestly, what I really want to say about this guy is the sheer bliss of when he got nappadized because he got held by his spine.
That
When he got held on his back.
Speaking of Silver, I just found this. No, Mike, real quick. Y'all want to see what happens to Suzuka after the fact? I got you. There's a picture. Could not make this up. If it doesn't show, then I can get the I'm gonna replace the picture real fast, but holy crap, Suzuka, you suck.
Yeah, he sucks at flirting and he sucks at fighting. Give up. Give
That has to
up,
be the most
Suzuki.
embarrassing asshole I've ever seen
Give up, Suzuka. Give up. You just got beat up by an old lady. How do you feel about that? Do you feel regret? Yes? And don't ever do it again.
He'll do it again.
I don't know if he'll feel any regret, but jeez. Let me just bring up the picture of what happened after Genkai was done whooping his ass. Give me 1 second, chat. This guy deserves just all the disrespect.
I mean, this guy loves himself. He doesn't need anybody. He doesn't need no one.
He is no one. That's a joke. There you go, chat. There's how he looked after his ass whooping.
Yep, that's him. Right after he got beaten up.
I would hate
Ah,
to be
the
him.
pure blood.
So, who also
Okay,
wants
I'm
to
done.
roast him next? Because I can tell Silver's just done picking on him at this point.
Me.
Haru, say what you will.
All
Doesn't
right,
matter what it
all
is.
right.
Just
All right. First
yourself.
off, everybody knows when you fuck with your elders in anime, and you like, dude, you think like, oh, you're just a weak old woman, bruh. If it was a regular old woman, they would have grabbed a cane, bashed you in the head hard enough to where you'd be passed out, or even cuss you out. But this is an anime sensei type of character. You know, the old anime sensei characters are powerful as fuck. Like the old man from Hunter x Hunter. He wasn't weak as fuck. He was strong as shit. Killua's grandfather is strong as fuck. Bruh, any old elder character would kick your ass, but Genkai did all of them a favor for you because you literally thought you were that strong. Because, like, oh yeah, I'm younger and young people have more strength. Bitch, respect your fucking elders. Your elders have more respect than you. You are part of the Gen Zers. That would be in the adult stage. Nah, bruh. You are called the beautiful whatever. Nah, I would say you're the more clownish Suzuka, because that makeup fits you because you look like a jackass that basically thought he could win, but in the end you got one shot like a fucking little bitch you are. You got one shot, buddy. You got one shot.
And he fucking blew it.
He blew it, which basically fits his you know what card he would be on one of the player deck cards? He'd be the Joker. Because he's a fucking clown.
He is a joke, so
He's a Joker wannabe.
I have, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Gory's done roasting him because if you have anything else to say, Haru, now would be the time.
All I'm gonna say okay, if I had to put a bet on who would win between you and Genkai, dude, I would bet 1,000 grand on Genkai and I would get 1,000 back.
I can say something to that just because, but I'm gonna let Gory go next. I'm gonna let Gory go to town on this quote unquote beautiful Suzuka or like dumbass clown. Gory, have at it.
No.
Roast this fool. I don't give a shit.
The beautiful, the beautiful Suzuka. Get the fuck out with that bullshit. You not the beautiful anything. You not Vega calling yourself a narcissist. You're not even Lex Luger, who once called himself a narcissist back in the WWE.
Mm.
And for you to get your ass handed to you by a seasoned veteran senior citizen? Oh, I did watch this series. Oh, and TiVo that fight rewind reverse. Let's watch the ass whooping again. Reverse. Watch it again. Reverse. Reverse. That fight
Oh
just
God.
that fight the fight just literally reminded me slide to the left, slide to the right.
God.
Well, kick him in the dick.
Bruh.
Copywriting. Stop that.
Well,
Oh
he's
my
not
God.
actually singing the
Also,
lyrics. He's just saying it like it is.
okay,
You
here's the thing.
know,
Common
you
writer.
know what?
Someone said something in comment. I'm gonna read it. Writer Mebius says, "Respect your elders, unless you'll end up like the class."
Damn.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
accurate, but damn.
that's accurate, folks. This is why you never judge a book by its cover. And time again, that cardinal rule gets broken
By
over
idiots.
and over and over. It's an endless cycle of the saga continues.
I mean, it goes without saying, like, damn, Suzuka, you suck.
It's like Suzuka, do you I need to give you a
Yes,
textbook what happened to Donkey? Do I need to give you a textbook what happened with Donkey fighting Nezuko?
Hold on, Gory. That
Oh
we're saving that one
no.
for later. Hold up.
Well,
Well,
Nah.
in this case,
it
nah.
hadn't
With
gone
Suzuka, it
after.
was so much worse because he spent a good 5 minutes hyping himself up, and he was supposedly the strongest member of his entire squad. If he's the strongest member of his entire squad, how did he get his ass beat by an old lady who was exhausted and drained of most of her power?
Can I say
Yeah,
something to this?
you know,
As a bridge, Trunk says, "Do you really believe your own hype that much?"
That you know what? You know what? I have one response to that. Karu, you just made one of the most fucked up roasts about Suzuka here. That being said, it deserves this.
Oh
you know,
gosh.
Because it's true. This is where that actually applies. It makes too much sense.
Oh my God.
Now,
uh,
I only have a few things to say about Suzuka, and I'm going to say it's this. Suzuka, buddy, pal, you were talking all that good shit. What happened? You got pimp slapped
yeah,
by an
in the
old lady. Bro, you
yeah,
got
in the
your
words,
ass beat worse. No, you got your ass beat worse than Stink Meter by Granddad in the rematch in the Boondocks. Buddy, give up. You should have given up the moment Genkai laid a hand on you.
You're all on my stream, by the way.
Like,
Suzuki and
buddy,
Ravendale says.
oh, Suzuka, you,
Suzuka,
Suzuka,
hold the fuck up. Suzuka, why and how did you let this happen? If you're so good at what you do, you should have at least given Genkai somewhat of a decent challenge. You can't even do that right, you fucking idiot. Jesus.
and hell, Genkai puts the kung fu in kung fu.
Nah, she put the FU in Kung Fu, if you know what I mean. The disrespect was real in that fight, let's be honest.
Suzuka, from that moment on, you should have literally performed Harakiri right after that.
He didn't get a chance. Genkai knocked his ass out. Genkai literally knocked him out. I mean, let's see. She kicked him in the face. She punched him across the arena. She literally stampeded on his back. Not even kidding,
Oh,
by the way. Come on.
oh, you know what? I'll add two things. Suzuka, you're a victim. And number two, you're Joe Higashi. What happened with him against Krauser?
No, at least in Joe's case, he actually could put up a better fight. Suzuka didn't even do that right. Let's be honest. In this case, once a clown, always a clown. Jesus.
Yeah, a ghetto. Yeah, a ghetto clown.
Even a ghetto clown put up a better fight than this idiot did. Even a ghetto clown put up a better fight than this fool.
I'm gonna say this right now. Nah, this dude calls himself a clown when basically he's not even one of the strongest. The only strongest is Hisoka, and Hisoka could put a better fight than him.
Yeah! We don't talk about Hisoka with good reason.
Yeah, at least the only difference is at least Hisoka has more swag versus him.
I hate that you're right, as much as I hate Hisoka. Fuck. Oh, brother. Alright, time to list this bag Fumbler score right here and now. So, out of 100 points. Oh, buddy. Let's see, I'm going to go by each of his fumbles real fast. Let's see, challenging Genkai, who was a well-respected martial artist. That's easily a 10 out of 10. Now, if he has his skills to back it up, I would have given him a lower score, but no. He earned a full 10 points on that. 2, he broke one of the cardinal rules of anime. Well, no, technically, he reestablished one of the cardinal rules of anime, so that's actually a 9 out of 10. Let's see, next. He also managed to get his ass beat all over the arena without landing more than 2 hits on Genkai. That's embarrassing in itself. But at least you can say he landed a hit on Genkai. And then he got clowned on, figuratively and literally, by the old lady. So that's easily a 45 points out of 100. Congratulations, buddy. You're already at the halfway point of being a massive bag fumbler. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, yes. Congratulations. You played yourself.
There you go, chat. 45 out of 100. Keep in mind that the only person to reach 100 points on the bag fumbler scale is Tatsumi from Akame Got Killed. And I don't think I need to tell y'all what he did to earn that score. And to those who don't know what Tatsumi from Akame Got Killed did to get that score, simple. He fumbled 6 girls who all wanted him. Yeah, I'm not forgiving that one.
And that's why I disowned him as my son.
In that case, get the fuck out of my courtroom, Suzuka, you piece of shit. Alright, next one on the chopping block.
More like chopping.
Alright, the next one on the chopping block. Oh boy. I've been wanting to roast this little bastard for a while. I don't give a fuck if he's one of the more powerful characters in Dragon Ball. This motherfucker deserves it.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Say hello to Gotenks. Yes, that little bastard.
So basically, Goten and Trunks.
Oh yeah, it's a 2-for-1 special. Let me list off his fumbles, chat. You'll see why he deserves to get roasted today. Oh, he earned this one. And I did say several months ago that at some point he was getting roasted. Today's the day, bitch. Screwing up the fusion dance twice, even when given the most specific instructions on how to do it correctly. Not taking Majin Buu remotely seriously. Shit-talking Majin Buu, who was still relatively stronger than him at one point. Withholding info about achieving Super Saiyan 3 when they needed to destroy Majin Buu immediately. Oh, and here's the fun part. This is what got my ire. He jumped into the middle of the fight between Super Buu and Gohan when Gohan was putting in the work and taking care of business. That interference literally cost Gohan the chance to stop Buu for good. Congratulations! You fucked over Gohan and the entire plan in the process. I hope you're proud of yourself, Gotenks, you dumb fuck. Or should I say dumb fucks, since it's a 2-in-1. Exhibit A, Super Buu. Exhibit B, Gohan. So who wants to go first in roasting this little
Uh,
bastard?
I do.
All right, Haru, you got the floor on this one.
Okay, so first off, Go 10, Trunks, Buddy, when they literally said Boo was a fucking threat, doesn't mean you get to. This isn't some type of superhero play thing. You're not playing hero. This is real life fighting situation.
He
You're
dropped the ball so hard. Go Tank
like literally
dropped the ball so hard.
yes.
And what doesn't help is that
I'm
Kid
gonna say
Trunks
this-
was the dominant personality. Remember that.
Okay, Trunks, that makes fucking sense. You're way too much like your dad. You have too much of an ego besides yourself. Which, dude, reality check. You're not the strongest. You're not the coolest. You're just a little brat that got spoiled way too fucking much. And no one reason why you and Goten were not in Super that much. Because you were not even important characters. You were fucking background characters. You were less fucking important. And I'm glad for that. Except for the Super movie when they were added last minute. But that's just that. These kids, when they started out, were supposed to like get a character arc. When Gohan was actually getting serious, when he is actually getting his character arc, they're like, and I can do their voice, like, nah, big bro, I got this. Let me take him on. You fucked everybody over. You fucked everybody over. Even Goten's brother. You literally fucked over the humanity. You fucked over the human race. You literally, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, freaking Vegeta would be rolling in his grave because he would, like, I swear to God, Trunks, you need a beating from your dad. I'm sorry, you need a spanking. Why didn't your parents spank you enough? You're not getting spanked enough because they, like, oh, this is normal how a Saiyan treats. No, that's not good, bruh. You're a little shitty brat that thought he could take on things. And when freaking Piccolo, I told you, not just once, not just twice, 4 times, where it's like, take it seriously. This is an evil threat. You guys were talked to how serious Boo was a dangerous level threat. Like, more dangerous than Cell. Cell levels, Frieza levels. And I'm like, I get that you've never heard of those two, but this dude was a literal threat, and you fucked up because you thought it'd be okay to do something that you thought would be nice. Guess what? You fucked up because you wanted to play superhero. You wanted to be the person who wanted to bluff out the character and look cool and stunning. It's not cool when you fuck over all humanity. It's a stupid, dumbass
It
move.
wasn't even humanity because at that point humanity had been pretty much all but wiped out. More like the rest of the universe was at stake.
Yeah, that's true.
Just go Tanks, buddy. Thankfully he gets better in Dragon Ball Heroes because he's not an arrogant little shit there at least.
Say is they probably use him better as comedy relief.
Oh no, here's the thing, in Dragon Ball
That's what he
Heroes,
is.
he's actually more of a badass and less of an arrogant little shit. That's the hilarious part in all that.
Yeah.
But
The factory, the factory, he fucked up the transformation not once but twice. Oh
well,
my
that
God.
was unavoidable because Goku and Vegeta did the same thing. I'm not holding them to that too much against them. But everything else, yeah, I'm holding it against them 100%. Because if they didn't jump in the middle of Gohan whooping Super Boo's ass, they wouldn't have gotten themselves absorbed, and then Super Boo wouldn't have been able to beat Gohan in the first place.
That is true.
That's what I hold against them, especially. So, yeah.
Right.
In any case, Silver, you have anything you want to say to Go Tanks here?
I'm gonna put in some details over to this situation. Go Tanks. Done. Done that.
Stop it.
You fragged up so bad. Stop that.
Go Tanks, stop it.
You really back fumbled so much. You literally up the chance for Gohan to have character development by defeating Super Boo and saving the whole universe. But instead, what did you do? You decided to go play hero, play like, oh, look at me, I can do this, I can do that, I don't need anyone's help. You were so confident, but you franked up so badly. So bad. You ended up being a Zord because you're overconfident, bratty child. If either Vegito or Gogeta sees this, he will be like, stop being arrogant and start being a human being without any arrogance or stubbornness. In fact, you did this to yourself. Gohan had the chance. After what happened back in the Cell games, he had unlocked his mystic power. You stepped in and you got absorbed. You did this all to yourself. You were not a warrior, Gotenks. You were being a child.
Well, technically he is a child, but still. I'm saying he technically is a child, but
to be precise.
Considering that he didn't at least attempt to take it more seriously like he should have, which why Piccolo whooped it and smacked him upside the head several times.
Yeah, and another thing, Gotenks, you had a chance. You had a chance to defeat Super Boo, and you didn't take it. One chance, you lost that chance to defeat Super Boo. 3 strikes, you're out of the ball game. The rating I'm gonna give you, Gotenks, 10 out of 10 of the bag fumbling. 10 out of freaking 10. Great job.
Gory, gore up.
Oh, you two bratty imbeciles.
One more than the other.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't take advice. And your teammates warning about taking things serious. Ugh. You know what? Go Tanks. I would literally you not taking me seriously. All right. I would do to you what Ippo did to Sendo for the Japanese featherweight title. Yeah, I'll literally fuck your ass up with the Dempsey roll.
Words completely
Go
failed me on
Tank.
just how badly.
Oh, and to make it all better, there won't be a next time on Dragon Ball either. Like, hell, even even Meliodas could take your ass down, no problem. Gun, I'm throwing him in there too. Both of those boys could take you down on, like they said, on God's twin. And like Gun said, all that instigate might be cute and all, cool and all. But if I was you, I wouldn't be fucking with my life like that. So go Tanks. Come back in 20 years when you've gotten taken stuff seriously and you're ready to fight.
Mm-hmm. I will deliver their verdicts soon enough.
Go ahead, tag in.
I don't need to say anything because what I said regarding them was more than enough. There's nothing I need to say. Because holy shit did they fuck up. Like, there's literally nothing I can say. There's nothing I need to say. what they did speaks for themselves. That's how they're not even worth my time roasting them at this point. That should tell y'all everything. That being said, I'm just gonna give them their rating right now. There's literally nothing I need to say. I'm giving them, and this is based on their total scores here for records. So let's see. Screw the fusion dance. Considering their dads made the same mistake, I'm not holding that too much against them. That's a 2 out of 10. It wasn't
I
that bad a
would.
fumble because they were still learning.
No.
However, not taking Boo seriously, despite witnessing Boo literally turn Chi Chi to a goddamn egg and squash her flat,
Yeah.
nah,
Do you
10 out
like
of 10.
eggs? Because I like scrambled.
That scene though.
Shit talking Boo while they were breaking even, not a good idea. Mm-mm. Shit talking a psychopath like Boo is never a smart idea. Withholding the information about being able to go Super Saiyan 3 when they got locked in the hyperbolic time chamber, you are fucking up. Jumping into the fight between Gohan and Super Boo while Gohan was taking care of business, which not only cost Gohan the fight, but ultimately got Gotenks absorbed, and then the Gotenks powered Super Boo whooped Gohan's ass as a result. Congratulations, Gotenks! You have scored a 40. You've scored literally a 45 out of 100. How do you feel, dumbass?
Okay, Common Writer says learning about Majin Buu from the new Dragon Ball, their artificial made demon each created with a different purpose. Buu was literally meant for the world's destruction, and you think a categorization as a plaything?
Like I said, nah.
Okay.
Gotenks fucked up.
Oh wait. Okay, no.
Egregiously
There's more
fucked
people
up.
saying this.
Yeah, like
So
Gotenks egregiously fucked up.
there's more. Guillemon says, "Go Tanks! You are an insult to fusions to the point where Omnimon, Imperialmon, Exagemon would jump your ass so badly it would make you permanently a fat bastard bigger than a Roadhog from Overwatch."
Yeah,
I know
on
what they're
that
talking
note,
about. They're not wrong.
yeah, you
That's
know
what I
what?
mean
Gotenks,
too.
Gotenks, all I have to say to you, you fucking idiot. Oh, and for good measure,
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
yeah, he deserves all that. I'm not apologizing for that. I am not apologizing for that. Gotenks, get the fuck out of my courtroom.
Wait, can I do something real quick to get him out?
Go,
I
by all
added something.
means.
What?
Pull the lever, Grunk.
I approve. Just Gotenks.
We have a
You
lever
annoyed me
system
for
now.
that. Next, because I was discussing with Gotenks already. Oh boy, this one's had it coming for some time. This is from
They're
this.
just kids at low hazard.
I
Someone said.
know, but a swift kick to the balls will hopefully fix whatever's left of their pride. Yeah, here's the thing. I've roasted kids before on my roast courts. I don't give a fuck. Say hello to Shogo from that time I got reincarnated as slime. Now, this idiot committed a number of egregious activities. Don't worry, we'll get to all of them in a minute. Oh, where to begin? Oh, wait, that's right. He helped engineer an attack on a peaceful town. Oh, here's the fun part. The peaceful town was full of monsters who would just want to be left alone. This dude did it just because he could. Just because he was ordered to and because he could. Oh, here's the fun part. He was technically indirectly responsible for the death of a woman who literally died protecting a literal child. Yeah, we can put that against him too. Oh, you want to hear something else? This guy's also a team killing fucktard because he literally murdered his own teammate in cold blood just to gain her powers for himself. I'm not kidding about that, by the way. He actually did that. Y'all might remember him from when CJ the Champ did a video on this clown along with his other buddy, I forget his name somewhere because I couldn't care less, who got his head slashed clean off by an old man. Yeah, I know. Funny how that works, isn't it? Oh, here's Exhibit A. His teammate Kirara. The last we see of this poor girl, Shogo literally snapped her neck and stole her powers for himself. Way to be a team-killing dickhead. Exhibit B. Oh, and this is one of my favorite moments, by the way, from that entire series. So, he picked a fight with literally one of the worst people he could ever pick a fight with. He picked a fight with Geld, a literal orc monster, who normally is a very peaceful orc. But if you ever anger him, you're fucked. Take a look at the ass whooping he got. Oh, and here's the fun part. He actually made the mistake of
wait, where is it?
the picture of the ass whooping that Sports Sap got. I got you. I could have not put this exhibit because let's be fair. Like I said, Geld's usually a very peaceful person, but if you ever anger him, you're fucking dead. This guy made the mistake of angering Geld, who literally beat him half to death. Despite, oh, here's the fun part. Shogo had the ability to regenerate constantly, active. Geld just kept beating his ass to the point where he was begging for mercy, saying, "It was just a joke, man. Chill." I'm sure it was just a joke, just like you're the joke for getting your ass beat by him in the first place, dumbass.
That character in this whole recently, he was so mad that day because the whole went after the children.
Yeah, he did. He actually tried to attack. He tried to attack little children who did nothing wrong. I can already predict his background rate is going to go through the roof here. So, seeing as Silver knows this series best between all of us at the moment, Silver, go ahead and roast this idiot.
Yeah, you guys,
Hmm?
Let's do it.
Uh-oh. I think I may have committed.
Oh, no.
Oh. Dude. Buddy. You literally followed another person just... You literally had the audacity and gall to attack a peaceful village. A peaceful village that did not a thing to you. Oh my god. Seriously. You need to chill the frig out. You started a whole world war over some scrap that the other village had nothing to do.
Mm-hmm.
That was on you. That was on you. You even killed your teammates just to get their own powers. Get the frig out of here, you piece of crap, with your Kirishima hairdo wannabe having ass.
Let's not insult Kirishima now.
It's
Damn.
Doesn't that resemble Kirishima? Am I wrong though?
Well, shit. I can't argue that one. God damn it, Silver. I can't even argue that one.
The fact is, this guy faked his own death just to try to get away. You, sir, got hunted down by Diablo. And what happened? Boom. You got knocked down dead.
I would hate to be Shoko. That's all I'm gonna say for sure.
Well, freaking done. And you had the audacity to go after Guild?
Yeah, he
You
actually
got
he wanted to
smacked
smoke
down.
from Geld after he got in a cheap shot on Geld the last time they fought. That reminds me, he got in a cheap shot on Geld the last time they fought, and he thought he could beat Geld again. Underestimate his up. That's another fumble on his part. Damn, buddy. Couldn't be me. By the way, chat, here's a clip
Oh,
on just how
there's no
badly Geld
reason.
whooped his ass.
Okay, let me see this.
Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me.
Or me.
Mm-mm.
Also, I'm
Um,
gonna read off his full fumbles real quick because I forgot to list a couple for the record. So here's what he did that resulted in well, now he's considered a back fumbling idiot. He triggered an assault on Tempest, which is again a peaceful nation. He aided the invasion of Tempest, underestimated Geld when Tempest waged a counterattack, got his ass kicked by Geld after killing his ally, which I did mention, talked shit, got beaten again, and had to be bailed out by old man Rosin, assumed Rosin was trustworthy until he got his soul snatched.
Okay. So we're still talking shit about this dude.
Yes.
I would love to crack at this one, literally.
Go ahead. I ain't stopping you.
Okay, first off, one thing to know: you attacked a peaceful village. Way to go, fucking asshole! You fucked up. You literally thought it'd be cool to beat up some kids, to fucking try to murder them, and then you decided to try to pick a fight with a peaceful orc who you thought was weak as fuck, but then he turned you into pig's meat. Literally, since he's a pig himself, and you thought, like, here's the thing: never fuck with the peaceful giants. Ever. Everyone knows this. You fuck with the
Apparently
peaceful
didn't.
giants, you fucked up big time.
Apparently somebody
You
didn't get
fuck
the memo.
up big time. Because I know this for a fact, like, I like characters that are sweet and like the big softy characters. You think like, oh, they seem so sweet. He's just a big giant. He can't be a threat. 5 minutes later, he's like 5-6 feet under the fucking earth crust. And basically, yes, and the joke is like, he'd be like, they call me Mr. Gald. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to use that as a joke, Mr. Pig. I actually like that. Thank you. Thank you for that. But not just the fact that he wanted to kill monsters, because, okay, first off, that is being fucking racist over monsters. You dislike monsters? That's a bit of a racist issue. Dude, you need to go some fucking therapy. You need to get a counselor. You need to learn to let peace be peace, because I don't know what you wanted. I don't know if you thought you could be like a fucking like those top RPG mofos that thought they were tough shit, thought that you could be a top criminal like the fucking 7 Deadly Sins mofo. Guess what? You're not that, because you got your ass handed to you by a piggy. And you still died. You should have just stayed in your little world, your little corner, and stayed safe.
You know what this motherfucker just... You know what, if you think about it in hindsight? Yes, he technically classifies as an orc, but he looks like a pig. Motherfucker got the soul beaten out of him by Oolong's cousin.
No. You know what makes it funny? He got beat the shit out of the great new generation child of someone of freaking Pigsy from the legend from Journey to the West.
Nah.
His ancestor.
He got beat up by Pixie's cousin. I'm sick. Oh
yeah,
no, it's over. At that point, it's over.
Not Monkey Kid. No. No, not Monkey Kid. No, just from Journey to the West in general.
Ouch.
Because we all know how strong Pigsy is from Journey to the West.
No, oh no,
He may be a
Esperanza.
fucking
Esperanza says
dumbass.
Esperanza said he got beat by Miss Piggy's dad. Nope, nope. I'm calling it here. That's a fucked up roast. I'm calling it here.
No.
I'm calling that here. That was a fucked up roast.
And-
By Miss Piggy. With Miss Piggy from the Muppets. I'm sick. Nah.
Wait, I thought.
No,
And here I thought it was
Esperanza said Miss
Candace-
Piggy from the
I thought it
Muppets.
was
I'm
Candace's,
sick.
long lost cousin.
What the heck?
Wait.
I'm sick.
Wait a minute, Hazard. That was good on his part. And there I thought it was Pumbaa's long
Fernando,
lost
why?
cousin right there.
Like I
No,
said,
not
Miss
Pumbaa.
Piggy was that was so much more effective because if anybody's seen anything Miss Piggy was in, she's going to slug somebody at random. Nah,
No, yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that.
nah, that's messed up.
Goldman being sick.
But
Oh
in
my
most
God.
definitely, this dude basically thought it'd be cool to act like he thought he had the hood life. He thought he could be a thug. Guess what?
Some thought.
He got
No,
he got his
you know
ass
what?
beat.
I can't believe I'm
He got
saying
his
this.
ass beat.
And Haru, you're gonna get pissed for me saying this, but you can't deny this is actual truth if you think about it. This motherfucker thought he was Grimjow.
Yeah, he thought.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but this man,
What?
no, because here's my evidence. Here's my
This man
evidence. Here's my evidence for the record. He was always starting shit. He was always wanting to smoke. He's always wanting to start a fight with somebody who's bigger or stronger, potentially bigger or stronger than him. He always thought he was the equivalent of a fucking king. Does that not mean that he acts like Grimjow? He thought he was Grimjow.
Okay, actually, he thought he was Grimjow. He's a low-cut cosplay version of Grimjow, but he will never be the real deal. You will never be my favorite husbando, fucker. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh no, it
You
sounds
will
like Haru's
never
about to
be
beat
my
his ass.
favorite Grim Kitty. Fuck you. Nah, you don't get to have the name of Grimjow, buddy.
Hazard did that.
You know what? I have one
You don't
response to
get
this
to have
Shogo's
that
dumbass here. Hold
name.
up. I have one response to this Shogo. Bam!
Oh gosh.
I just took out his kneecaps. He ain't going nowhere.
Well, he's gonna be crippled for the rest of his life.
Fuck's given. No, remember, he can regenerate.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, Gory, you got anything to say about this dumbass?
You thought you actually was about that thug life. Newsflash. Have you ever heard of Def Jam Vendetta and Def Jam Fight for New York? They're about that life.
Fun.
Oh no.
You're not Redman. You're not Stinky Fingers. You're not Method Man. You're not D-Mob. You're not Ice-T. You definitely not David Ben. You're not any of those. And also from Def Jam.
Oh no.
This one in. You're not DMX.
No.
It's like
I'm fucking dead.
I would pull a D-Mob on you, fool. Your career ends here.
my
What
goodness,
career?
what
His
the
career was
frick?
dead in the water the moment he picked a fight with Geld.
Yeah. And Gil, and 3 reasons. You're not either of them and you lost.
Motherfucker, like literally,
like
this dude got beat into a
certain
literal
spots would say.
crater. He got beat into a literal crater. You can't
Yeah.
walk away from that.
You're not, yeah, you're nothing but a punk. Your daddy's a punk. Your mama's a bitch.
You want to know the
So,
worst part about that
Do
fight?
us all a favor. Get the fuck out of here.
You want to know the worst part about that
What?
entire beatdown he got from Geld?
What?
This should be noted for future reference. Geld usually goes into the fight with a giant ass meat cleaver and a shield. Geld beat him with just his hands. Yeah, he ran hands. Just straight hands.
Oh my
Hell,
He
goodness.
gave him the mash burn dead treatment. You can't walk away from that.
and hell, and throwing this out there, you not even a real crash out.
No, he crashed out and crashed and burned. I am not
Yeah,
apologizing for that.
you came and you went. Yeah, yeah, you came and you went.
I ain't got nothing to say to Shogo except, wow, you a dumb ass motherfucker. You clearly do not realize just how badly you fucked up. Just because you got in a few cheap shots last time, you thought, oh, it's all well and good. I could take them. Like, nah. I already saw this. Like, the moment I saw that Gel was gonna fight him, I'm like, nah, it's over. It is over. And here's the sad part. He could barely take on Gabta, who was one of the mid-ranked motherfuckers in Tempest. He thought he could take Geld, who was a captain? A motherfucker labeled the quote-unquote orc disaster? Are you serious? Nah, he was dead on arrival.
No.
The only reason he survived that fight, the only reason he got bailed out is because of old man Razin. That's it. If it weren't for the old wizard who bailed him out, he would have been Gelt's bitch for life. Gelt would have said, "Yeah, guess what? You're gonna call me you're gonna call me dad from now on, bitch." Nah, case
Oh
closed.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
or hey, or hey, better one.
All right,
Good food.
let's get this. Let's get this guy rated right here, right now.
I was about to say that.
And Hazard, before you do that, fool, I'm gonna take your tongue out and lick my ass with it.
Why?
Why?
Okay, so I'm labeling all of Shogo's fumbles right now. So let's see. Starting assault on Tempest, where Rimuru, who's the leader of Tempest, one of the strongest dudes on the planet, who built that town to protect those he cares about. Yeah, you're lucky you didn't fight Rimuru, buddy, because Rimuru would have fucked you up. So that's a 10 out of 10. Though, granted, he did that on orders of a dickhead king. Helped invade Tempest. Yeah, that's going right along with the other one. So we can put a war crime on that. Underestimating Geld when Tempest waged a counterattack. Buddy, that's an easy out of 10, bare minimum. Got his ass kicked royally by Geld after killing his ally for her powers. Man, you are a dumbass. Talk shit again and got beaten by Geld again, having to get bailed out. Trusting a dude who basically had him, who essentially, oh yeah, and trusting Razin, who was known to be a fucking scumbag. He got his soul snatched for that one, literally. I already put a score, and y'all ain't gonna like it. Y'all wanna hear a score? I put this man's score at a 68 out of 100. We haven't had a motherfucker score this high in the bag fumble rating since, let me see here. I'm gonna have to look at the records on this one because, wow, this dude is done fucked up. Give me a second while I look to the back fumble. Oh my god, we haven't had a score near this high since Moto Yasu from Rise of the Shield Hero. I am sick. Nah. Since Moto Yasu.
Power level is.
The Simp Hero himself. I'm disgusted. This idiotic abomination literally scored us almost as high as Motoyasu on the bag fumbler scale. I am sick. Tatsumi is the current king of bag fumblers. This motherfucker is already 2/3 of the way there. I'm gonna have to redo the scale after this because of idiots like this. In any case,
Oh
Silver, you're free to shoot. You're free to shoot Shoko in the fucking dick. Considering he attacked literal children.
Bye.
That's satisfying. Next. Oh boy, this one right here. This one I hate a lot for several reasons. Meet Sadler from How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. This creepy ass demonic motherfucker. There's a reason why he's a bag fumbler. I'm about to list those reasons right here and now. Number one,
Alright, just fill in the context.
gladly, he deluded himself into believing that he is God-given human form. I'm not kidding. He actually believes this. Two, he is severely underestimating his own strength on multiple occasions and underestimating the power of a demon lord. Yeah, and not to mention, he's pissed off at least 2 demon lords. I'm gonna continue before I. Now, even when seeing the vast difference of power between him and an actual demon lord, he royally pissed off. He completely went into denial and proceeded to say he's still God, still. Even after seeing how outclassed he was still calling himself a god. I'm not kidding. This deluded. No, I'm gonna continue. I need to continue. Also, he literally made the mistake of torturing an innocent cat girl on the assumption of her being a follower of a demon lord. I'm not kidding. He actually believes that the torture he brings on people who he falsely accuses of being a demon lord worshiper isn't an act of torture, but an act of salvation. He actually believes this. He also tried to turn a demon lord named Diablo into stone, only for that spell to be reflected back on him, turning himself into stone, basically. So yeah, here's the irony in all this. He died as a mortal and not a god as he basically thought he was. Oh, the irony indeed.
The irony.
Just, wow. This guy's an idiot. Just, wow. I I need a moment, chat, because holy shit.
Take your time.
The sheer level of stupidity and mental gymnastics required to figure out this guy's way of thinking is mind-boggling. This guy is a grade A dumbass.
Oh.
Yes, he is. Rin, yes, he's on the list. Because he's a major bag fumbler. The reason why he's a bag fumbler is because he basically thought he was him. This dude thinks he's him. Let me get the exhibits. Oh, dear Lord. I didn't think it was possible for someone to be this unbelievably stupid. Then I heard about Sadler. I watched the series through, and needless to say, I'm disgusted. I'm legitimately disgusted by his actions. Heinous ass motherfucker. Heinous. So here's Exhibit A. When he accidentally turned himself to stone because he tried to pick a fight with a demon lord. Dumbass. I can't make this up.
Correct one.
And that reminds me, y'all have not seen these pictures. Hold up a second. Here's Exhibit A for y'all in the muted chat. Yeah, I'm just
Oh
going to.
God.
Oh yeah, that's how much of a threat this man is. This thing is. See for yourself. By the way, the sun statue thing, he did that to himself because he completely overestimated his own abilities.
Well, that is funny.
Just Exhibit B. And this is not for the faint of heart because well, there's no nice way to put it. He done fucked up. I'm going to put exhibits. I'm actually going to put Exhibit D because it's asshole actually because holy shit. Oh dear lord. The sheer amount of brain power required to try and figure out this asshole's frankly heinous and downright disgusting mindset is appalling. And I have a feeling he's going to get very high in the back from our score very quickly. So, like I said, I'm getting the exhibits, but holy shit. Just holy shit. So, here we go. Exhibits B. Let's see. Hold on, that's not it. Here we go. So, remember I said how I said how he tortured an innocent cat girl? This girl right here, who he brutally tortured. And no, I'm not capping. This girl right here, he tortured.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
And by the way, Exhibit C, his torture methods, including trying to chop her cat ears off. Yeah. I'm not kidding. So if this was a regular roast court, I would have to charge this motherfucker with mutilation.
Hello.
Well, shit. Look who popped in.
Hi, Rick.
Oh, you talk
Good
about
to
what
see ya,
people-
bud.
I'll
And
see what you're
hungry
trying
like a
to
wolf
see
has
when they try to
arrived.
torture that what my one thing.
Oh no, Riku's pissed.
Oh no. Oh no.
Is
Rico, do you want to go first?
this is this the same
Yeah, 'cause
motherfucker
you can
who's torturing
smell
the
her.
smart innocent Neko chick?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say some. I'm gonna have to say some crucial
Oh no.
words
Oh fuck.
Here we
with
go.
you.
Oh, and finally, Exhibit D. The innocent the demon lord who he pissed off besides Diablo, the main protagonist. Yes, this child is an actual demon lord. Trebscombe, I think her name was. Yes. Yeah, that's her name. Trebscombe. He pissed off not one, but two demon lords. Pissing off one is already
Three,
forfeiting your
including
life.
me.
Hmm?
Three, if you included me.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
But
Four,
yes, he
including
pissed
me.
off a literal child demon lord. So, and
Okay.
here's the worst part.
Where's my?
Hold up, there's more.
No.
Here's the worst part. In the case of this child, I should point this out. This is a child who loves cookies and basically wants nothing more than to be there for her mother figure, who ironically was the cat girl that was shown not too long ago.
Okay, I'm gonna say my words real quick because I will say this real quick before they come in this house because I want to have my words said right now.
Say it now,
It was
Drew.
okay,
You
Hazard.
clearly want to rip into him. Soundboard's open for your use as
Get
well.
this big Paul. Get that knockoff of Paul Walker out my goddamn screen.
What the fuck? Don't diss Paul Walker like that. The fuck is wrong with you?
Get this. No, I'm gonna need a clear view of his face. I need. This man looks like this man's like a this man's like a child. This man's the definition of child sex offender in their neighborhoods.
Oh my god, I'm sick.
Oh no.
The worst part is he actually
This man
looks the
looks. This
part,
man
so I
looks
can't
like
even argue that.
this man looks like Herbert the Purpose fucking grandson.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No.
Riku,
This
what
man
the
looks.
fuck is
This
wrong with
man got the
you?
bull. This man, I think he need to wear that bull haircut because he make Trunks and Bulma look bad.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
He said, "I'm gonna cut your ears off. How about you cut your dick away at it? Wait, you don't have one."
Oh!
Yeah, you're right,
He
Kamiki,
say
you're right.
this man trying to slave a fucking keep a little Neko that is very smart to him, but and Lord have mercy. This way you got no bitches. This way you had no bitches, I swear.
Okay, all I gotta say, can I have a tape?
Hold on, Haru, hold on. Riku's clearly
this
been
man looks
wanting
like
to kill this guy. To be fair.
this man get that camera screen. You don't have to actually you don't deserve that camera angle. Get that out my face. Give it a different camera angle. You don't deserve that.
Remember, this is the guy who
The
thinks
main characters.
this man thinks he's God.
Excuse me. Oh my god. Hold on, make him a ball. Actually, make him a Hulk to deal with him real quick. Maybe so he could be like Loki, be in that position. Make it Hulk real quick and see he's a god.
Remember, this motherfucker thinks he's him. He thinks he's him.
Hey,
Yeah.
Itachi Sukuna, they want their faces back.
He thinks.
Hey,
This
Itadori and Sukuna, they want their faces back. They want their face back.
He think he's a main character. No, you just a side character. You just a
the
filler.
He's literally a side character who just happens to be one of the most heinous motherfuckers in the series.
He's a filler. That's what he is. He's just a filler character. That's all he is. He's not the part of the main cast. Matter of fact, I think. Hold on. I got one person to be. Hold on, I'll be right back. Stay right there. Stay right there. Oh, I got something for you. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh no.
No, hold on. No.
I think
Probably.
I got something for you. No.
should I be concerned?
Probably.
Hey, you say you're a guy, right? No, you're a guy, right?
He thinks he's God.
How about we have talk with Kratos? How about that? How about we talk with Kratos?
Wait, what? You called him Kratos? Wait, you know what?
Hey Kratos, we got an issue here. Yeah, I know Kratos. I know since high school.
Bruh.
Your best friends with Kratos. What the frag?
Oh no, here we go. I can already hear the. I'm surprised you even popped in here at all, to be honest.
Kratos, we found Kratos. I'm saying Kratos. We got another person think he's God.
Oh no.
Joker. Here we go.
Here's my response to whatever Riku's about to do to that poor sap in a second. Oh no.
Kratos, go deal with him.
Oh no. Damn, Kabuki called in Asura to help.
No.
Oh nah. You called in Asura, the rage monster himself. Nah. Nah. You know what? That's fucked up in
Maybe
itself.
I gave my boy Kuma. Actually, no, we gave Kuma.
Akuma? Oh nah.
Cool from Stray Food?
Apparently so.
Oh no. Now they're all ganging up on this boy.
To be fair, he deserves it. He got none of my sympathy. Here's my response to Sadler, as you call it. Yeah, Sadler is his name, right? Here's my response.
Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
And yes, I just shot him. I don't regret it. To be fair, he thinks he's hot shit. He is shit, alright. Anybody got a problem with that? Oh, you know what? Seeing as Riku's about to already ripped his dick off.
Round 10 go to the cooch.
There you go.
Oh my
I regret nothing.
I'm gonna say this last. I'm gonna say this last little bang. I'm sorry. I have people come over in my room.
Okay.
Sorry, I have people in my room. I'm gonna say this one little thing. Says one little thing before I head out. I rather deal. I'm gonna say this, but that was better than you. And you pervert.
Damn. Couldn't be me on that one.
I rather forgive Shell Talker than to deal with you.
You wait. You said you'd rather forgive Shell. Oh nah, Riku. Fuck you. I have to ring that bell.
Actually, I rather get my good character development for 2 seasons to deal with your bullshit. You side character hit ass.
Fuck you. That was fucked up.
Oh my goodness.
That was beyond fucked up,
Okay.
even for you, Riku. Alright. Haru, you may roast this piece of shit.
I'm done.
You may roast this piece of shit.
Of
I'm done.
course.
Alright.
So
I'm done.
you decide to mess with a cat. A species of my kin, and I'm a lioness, for God's sake. Not just any lioness. A celestial lioness goddess, and you call yourself a god. Bruh, you haven't seen the worst I've seen. You have not fought and earned your right to be a fucking god. I have.
Yeah, like I said, he thinks he's God just because he works for the whole
Let
church.
me introduce you to my blade and my shield family. No. You think you're God? Nah. And okay, you know what? I'll let Wukong deal with your fucking ass. You wouldn't live like 5 seconds. And I'm not talking about regular like Monkey King Wukong. I'm talking about Black Myth, that version of Wukong, like the full Monkey King version. Let's see how all powers and crap. Let's see how you handle that. Oh wait, no. You know who could beat your ass even better? And you call yourself a god? Fucking Natsu from Fairy Tale.
Maybe you didn't hear me before.
Let's see how you deal with Natsu because he doesn't know the word quit. Literally, he is a ball of energy. There are better, and like there's some god characters that are better than fucking you. Hell, man, like, you are just a wannabe. And the factor that you're gonna cut off cat ears, you know how sensitive cat ears are. I have lion ears, and hello, I will send my army after fucking you, and they will literally scuba you alive until all your limbs are nothing but aching and pain from each stab wound until you can't walk and you'll be laying on the floor and you'll be begging to see God or not live. You wouldn't be a god because again, you would be begging for mercy and saying, please, God, help me. Because you know God. You're a fucking mortal.
Maybe you didn't hear me before.
You're a fucking mortal wannabe of every fucking antagonist that call themselves God. And you know what happens to those people so-called God? They get chopped up, beat the fuck over by the fucking protagonist because they think that they can do fucking shitty shit because they think they're doing it in the name of the demon lord, the name of their so-called God they praise. Well, guess what happens to half of those people? They get beat up, thrown in the corner, thrown in the towel, and then they never get back up.
All I have is this response.
That's what's gonna happen to you.
Maybe you didn't hear me before. Shoot his pee-pee.
Exactly.
All right, Gory. I can tell you've been just containing yourself and roasting this piece of shit, Sadler.
All right. First of all, who the fuck are you stealing Eminem's swag with that hoodie? You're not him.
Well, damn.
You you literally mess with the Neko community just so in the ooh
Let me put it this way: if this guy lived long enough,
ooh,
he would have committed war crimes rivaling Julio from Cross Orange. He was that twisted.
you know what? I think you got a point. Are you Julio's illegitimate bastard child?
Consider this was in medieval times, barely. It might be the other way around. He might be Julio's ancestor. Well, no, that would mean he actually had children. I don't think he lived long enough for that to happen. Maybe an indirect ancestor? Who knows? Still,
Oh,
scumbag.
Lord have mercy.
Scumbag all the same.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also leaving out one more person, hoodie. Jin Kazama. You're not him either.
He thinks he's him. Like, he thinks. Like, here's how bad, how messed up his line of thinking is. He thinks that anyone he tortures, he's giving them salvation. Remember that. He thinks he's doing God's work by torturing innocent people into making false
Man,
confessions
man,
about being demon lord worshippers.
man, Sailor, fuck your salvation. All that bullshit.
And like I said, he pissed off two demon
And
lords. And the pissing off one
and
is bad enough.
and
Emilia
I
learned that the
thought,
hard way when she pissed off the demon king. But pissing off two demon lords, two of them each of them powerful enough to wipe out a small country. Yeah, buddy, you are an idiot.
And pissing off a veteran goddess who retired from being a deity general from war. Fucking big mistake.
And then there's Spade.
man, and Stella, I guarantee you wouldn't last 2 seconds or at least any second with Grimjow.
Eh, I'm not sure who's more arrogant, this
No.
guy or the last idiot we just roasted.
Actually, they're okay. From scale, like he's idiot number 2. The other one's idiot number 1.
Fair enough.
And you know what the funny thing? They both would probably make a good couple together
Gross.
because of their idiocy.
Still gross.
It's a joke.
I know. Still, the thought of that disturbs me.
You know, you know what? If I ever catch you in the streets or in my neck of the woods doing some bullshit in the name of salvation or any other nonsense, I will guarantee you there won't be no kind of fluid left in your drink. Anybody else want to go before I literally go?
Silver's the only one that
Because
hasn't
anybody
broken
else
yet.
will want to go. Yeah, because I would have literally gone full blown Satsui no Hado and blow this court up. But here I am showing some real decor like a real black man should.
By all means.
So,
Silver, you're up.
silver tagging.
I've been waiting for this for a long, long time.
Oh, you better record this. This is gonna be good. Get your popcorns ready. This ain't gonna end well.
So tell me, Sadler, who made you a god? Not your weapons, not your torture methods, not even your outfit, nothing. You want to scare people? Fine. I'm gonna make you my scarecrow. You're gonna be my personal message board. I want everyone around the villain's pub show when they come here uninvited. You literally hurt an innocent cat girl by trying to clip her cat ears off? What the heck are you thinking? You know how sensible cat ears are? What the heck are you thinking? Are you like, you just give Sadler a bad name. What are you trying to be? Sadler from that evil Resident 4? Sadler from Resident Evil 4? Is that where you're gonna go? Okay, I'll just call my Resident Evil husband Leon. Leon Kennedy? Yeah. He's gonna kick your butt. And in the end, I'm gonna shatter your armor, shave off your hair, and give you
Huh?
a personal.
Look, we gotta be back.
Just let me tell you something, Sadler. You're giving medieval knights a bad name and a bad reputation. And I will seriously turn you into stone with my bare hands and crumble you to the ground, Sadler. Just let me tell you something, Sadler. You are no god. You're just a pathetic little man. So here's what you're gonna do. As for now, you're gonna be my personal message board. And your job is very simple. Giving me my space. Because in this realm, you may secure the dominant. And you're in a cage. And that cage is me.
Can't be surprised you were pissed off at all the shit he did.
The fact that it is, Sadler, in spite of your personal reasons, I have allowed yourself as I took a certain delight of your string of failures. But you've become tiresome, predictable. You've hit rock bottom. You get in over 8,000 levels of bubbling. Get this. Start getting his rating right here, right now.
I was about to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so believing that he is God given physical form. In other words, believing he is him. That's a fumble in itself because he has no evidence to back that shit up. 10 out of 10. On the charge of overestimating his own power and wanting to smoke with 2 demon lords. Do I even need to give it anything less than a 10?
No.
Torturing an innocent cat girl just under the assumption she worshipped the demon lord. Do I even need to give this one a score?
Do it.
Okay, let's see. And when confronted with seeing a demon lord full power, he instead of even attempting to apologize for his actions, he says, "But I'm a god. I'm a god." He still retreats into that bullshit mindset.
You ain't.
That's another 10.
You ain't shit, and you still ain't
Believing
shit.
that believing that the torture he brings on people who he falsely accuses is bringing salvation. That's not just bad woman. That's fucking Delulu.
You know what this guy almost reminds me of?
Hmm.
He reminds me of Zamasu in a worst way possible.
Hmm. And of course, trying to turn a demon lord into stone, only for it to backfire. I have a score. Y'all ready, chat? It's not
Let's do
pretty.
it.
It's not pretty. Let me give y'all his score in a second. Because, oh boy, he actually scored higher than Motoyasu. I'm not kidding when I say
Oh,
this.
dang.
He scored higher than Motoyasu's dumbass.
Saw that one coming.
Y'all
Saw
ready for
that
the
one
score?
coming. Mm-hmm.
75 out of 100.
Oh, gosh.
No surprise there.
Jesus Christ, man. I don't think it's the answer about Sadler. Does have the chat's been saying half the show I've been thinking about Sadler since the beginning. Nah. Fuck you, Sadler. Just for existing. Your abilities, ass. Your existence, ass. Even your death was ass. He got vaporized not by the Lord attacking him, but by her sheer presence when she went berserk. Oh, you know the fucked up part?
Oh.
When this idiot tried to read her aura, he blinded himself.
Oh, gosh.
Get the fuck out of here. Next on the
I got
chopping
you.
block. Oh, this one's a classic. That one to roast this fool for quite a while. This one's from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime.
Oh?
Say hello to Weevil Bug Boy Underwood. I'm oh no. Somebody who shot him?
I did! You tried to run away!
Fair enough.
All right. All right, Hazard. We
Mm.
doing this with Weevil now? We boxing or what?
Let me
Boxing
know
or
if his
what?
fumbles at least. Damn.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay, so Weevil. Here's his fumbles. Cheats and duel monsters. Tried to cheat Joe Wheeler in Battle City. Tricked and already emotionally destroyed Yami Yugi into thinking a common card contained Yugi's soul, then tore it up just to fuck with him. This above action resulted in Yami Yugi going completely berserk and annihilating him in the infamous Berserker Soul Breaker the Magical Warrior combo. Just these fumbles alone put Weevil on the fucking idiot list of a lifetime. He made the biggest mistake of not just the duel, not just the episode, not just the arc, but of his entire fucking career.
Back.
And the sad part is, because of Weevil's own stupidity, he is forever memed as the draw a monster card meme. So who wants to fry Weevil first?
Silver, take back seat. This motherfucker. Yeah, come on. Come on, Weevil, step up. We doing this. I've been waiting for your ass in this boneyard for a long time. Ooh, you have no idea how so much devil gin, anger of devil gin, suddenly don't have in me. Just your bitch ass.
Golemon's like, oh
So
nah, Silver wins
so
Megatron. I win Megatron on that one,
so
so what?
so much. Ooh, you wouldn't be doing that cheating shit on me. That stuff will not work. I'll pounce on you first, right at the beginning as that match starts. Oh, and just to make things better, I felt Yami held back. I would have literally killed your ass after that.
Oh, Kamaki says this. Let's not forget the duel he fumbled against Joey, and he cheated in that duel and lost his ace monster to Joey.
Yeah, he did cheat. And
Yeah,
still lost.
not lost it a lot of times, and to have that backfire on you, and you call yourself duelist extraordinaire. No, you pussy extraordinaire.
You just want to say
And
the Weevil glory? Cause trust me, I
oh,
hate that laugh of his.
you literally, you literally remind me when I, that laugh of yours. I've heard better laughs.
His laugh is
You,
unfortunately
you,
iconic.
you sound. Your laugh sounds like a long. Your laugh sounds like a slowly strayed lost hyena, like or devil gin laugh hyena.
Mm.
Wait. Are you trying to compare him to F from the Lion King? Are you
Those
trying to compare
hyenas.
his laugh from F from the Lion
I'm throwing that in. I'm also throwing in Devil Jin Kazama's laugh from Tekken. Yeah, that's right. That's right. On y'all are as my witness. I went there. Weevil, you literally remind me of those tournaments back then I competed in. Oh, without the cheating, I was a whole lot stronger versus your bitch ass. If we had met in the finals, you would literally become my bitch. You would have literally got ready to bend over, as Adam Smasher says, on my OG grave with you. Ain't motherfucking shit sweet. But if you want to step up and go round two with me, I'm more than ready. There won't be nowhere for you to hide. You will rest in peace.
While you're basically preparing to basically beat people to a bloody pulp.
Maybe you didn't hear me before. Shoot his pee
Oh, surprisingly, you did have something down there. Well, it's gone now.
Oh, and just to make stipulations better, I got a specially made casket ready for you after I'm done with you. So, with all that said and done, who wants to tag in?
I'll go last, obviously.
I
Silver,
guess.
get him.
Oh, Silver, go.
Hedgepoop, what the fuck?
King? What did he say?
Don't get the raid spray. Yeah, get the bug spray? Jesus.
Or actually get not only the raid, get the Zevo spray too.
Hmm.
Don't get the Madolches.
Who wants to roast Weevil? Because he's frankly a piece of shit.
Guess I'll go. Unless Silver wants to go first.
Honestly,
All right,
Down for
Harley.
it.
either or.
Or wait, Silver. Let me Silver. You conserve your energy. Haru, tag in.
Okay. Okay. First off, this mofo is a bug insect nerd. Thought he could win by just throwing Exodia over the freaking thing, and thought he could win by cheating. And in the end, he still lost during the kingdom. duel
got
arc.
fucked by Summon Skull.
And not just that, he then got possessed by then we have later arcs where he tried to sneak into a tournament with Rex and still got his ass handed to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then he gets possessed by the seal of Orikothos, as I've heard, tried to trick Yami into saying this is the card that saved him and ripped in front of him, which basically, as the meme said in the abridged version, like every time I draw a monster card, you lose your life points. And every card he drew was a monster card. If it weren't for you, Yugi would still be around.
If it was me, I would, like I said, I would have killed his ass.
I'll say this.
Okay.
Weevil, you belong in the ground because you're just as a bug. But you're worse than a bug. You're a maggot who needs to die.
He's worse than just a maggot.
He's a flea?
Pretty much. He's a lower life one than a flea.
And even Rex.
Yes.
And at least Rex has better character development than he does.
All right.
Pretty much. Silver, anything you want to say about Weevil?
There isn't any much to say, but this. Weevil, you beg Fumbled so much that you got your butt beaten again and again, and for what? Trying to take the berserker soul? But that was your downfall there, Weevil. From the moment that Atem activated the berserker soul, you were friked up. You friked up so bad. Why did you not learn the pecking order? Why did you not learn the pecking order there, bro? You did not clearly learn the pecking order.
You know why?
It goes
why
you,
he
the dirt.
hasn't learned shit? I just know why he hasn't learned anything. He still thinks he deserves He thinks he's him. That's why.
Okay.
He thinks he's him.
Yeah.
So basically, the pecking order. You were saying?
Yeah.
Pecking order.
It goes. So here's the thing about the pecking order. It goes Weevil, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, the cactus, Atom, and then Dark Magician Girl. Any questions?
He has no right to protest the pecking order. Shit. Like I said,
Yep, that's the one thing he doesn't have.
He like I said, he made the biggest mistake of his entire career.
So that's that.
Okay, so here's my take on Weevil. Personally, I think he's fucking mid in every possible way imaginable. As a duelist, he's mid. As a character, he's fucking mid. In terms of overall skills, he's mid. Intelligence, he's fucking mid as hell. Oh, did I mention he's fucking mid? I bet if you look in the Urban Dictionary for the term fucking mid, you'll find Weevil's name as one of the definitions. That's how fucking terrible he is overall. I guarantee. You know what? I will say this right here, right now. Anyone who I teach Yu-Gi-Oh to, even just the bare basics, could beat Weevil's ass into the ground. That's how mid he is. That is embarrassing.
Yeah, he would even get his ass. I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
The one that would do him really, really bad, that would beat him really, really bad, will be the DDDs.
Oh no, I would destroy him with DVDs. I would destroy him. He would not last more than 3 turns against me. And if he lasts any longer than that, it's because I allow him to live. You know what, Hedgefield, you have a point. He's like infinite. You know what? He's more mid than infinite from Sonic Forces after Shadow made him his bitch. That's how mid he is.
No.
Yes.
That's an insult. That's an insult to Infinite. No. You
That's
want to
what
know
I'm
who
saying.
he's similar
He's
to?
more mid than infinite.
No, there are worse characters you can compare him to.
I know. That's why I said it.
I could use the one character from Duel Masters.
Now, you know what?
Because the one character in Duel Masters tried cheating by sending the teacher to be his weakness, and finds out that the teacher actually supports the main character Shobu.
That is pretty embarrassing.
And he thought he could still win. Those two are similar. He has red hair. I forget what he is. But again, yeah.
Fair enough, Kamiki. What's your fair? Let's be honest. Weevil's mid all around. Pretty sure Gigi, first week of me teaching him Yu-Gi-Oh, would crush Weevil. Not beat him, crush him. Let's be real here. Weevil's only won one duel on screen the entire series. That has to be embarrassing. You know what? I just got a horrible idea. I just had a very horrible idea.
What?
Just to
What's
fuck
that?
with Weevil, I'm gonna get a Flame Swordsman deck. A very badly made Flame Swordsman deck. And I'll proceed to kick his teeth in with that deck. You heard me.
Good.
I'll proceed to get my worst deck in Yu-Gi-Oh! And I will still crush Weevil with no effort. Yeah, he's that fucking mid. Like I said, my least skilled Yu-Gi-Oh! Student would crush Weevil. That is embarrassing.
You know what? Hey, give that deck to Spectre Phantom from Bakugan.
Just holy shit, that is mid. Like, words completely fail me. Like, I could go on, but there's no way in hell. Like, it would take me too much effort to say anything remotely nice about Weevil. That's how fucking terrible he is. Just,
Damn.
God. I can't believe I'm saying this in hindsight, but he makes Boruto look like a genius at times. I think that's even possible.
Man, fuck Boruto.
He makes Boruto look like a fucking genius. I couldn't be more ashamed. In any case, Damn it, Jacob. Imagine being such a mid duelist that you get bullied and memed by the internet for over 20 years. Couldn't be me. You know what? Hedge move, you got this
Hit
one.
it, head floof.
I mean, what can you
Classic.
say? He's more mid than Infinite. More mid. Oh my god, I have to say this. You know what? You know what he'd stand in terms of overall skill in Yu-Gi-Oh? If Yu-Gi-Oh skill was Dragon Ball power levels, he'd be worse than the Ginyu Force. Yeah, I went there.
Oh no.
He'd be literally worse than the Ginyu Force.
This is my giant kinda.
I gotta say it. It's true. Jesus. You know, I'm just gonna go straight to a grading right now, because Weevil's just a sad, sad little bitch.
And you won't have our pity.
You were supposed to have pity?
Hello.
Okay, so
Nope, he won't be getting any.
let's see. For cheating, cheating alone is just cheaters never prosper, my guy. So he already gets an automatic 7 out of 10 just for being a cheating little shit. Tried to cheat Joey Wheeler. Joey Wheeler, the guy who's practically the built-in anti-cheat. Cause newsflash, every person Joey beat in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cheated. And he's the anti-cheat. He's a literal anti-cheat. So congratulations. That's a fumble in itself. 9 out of 10, dumb shit. Tricking an emotionally broken attempt into thinking that a common card contained Yugi's soul, then turned up just to fuck with him as a joke. Nah, I'm giving double points for that. Double points because of that. That's a 20 right there. Flat 20 out of 20. Bare minimum. He's already got 36 points, and I'm not even done grading him yet. Getting himself torched by the Berserker Gold Soul combo. Which resulted in, he got himself basically made into a meme that has lasted over 20 years. Nah, at that point, you don't just fail at being a decent character. You fail at life, Weevil. You failed at life. So you know what? Congratulations, Weevil. 69 points out of 100 for you being a bag fumbling dumbass. And that wasn't just for the final number. That's his actual score. Just
What the heck? 69.
it wasn't even for the final number. Like that's literally how badly he screwed up. Nah, I had to give him double points too. Like he doubled down on being a mid. That's the sad part. Instead of learning his lesson from all the times he fucked up, he doubled down on being mid and stupid. So yeah, no, be gone, Dot. Like, bitch, be gone. Get the fuck out of my courtroom, Weevil. Oh, and by the way, take this with you, Weevil, as well while you're at it.
Round 10 go to the cooch.
Cause I know he whines like a little bitch. Might as well treat him like one. Oh boy, I just looked at the next one on the list.
Weevil.
I just got look the next one on the list. Nah, this is deserved. And I'm gonna roast him in a future roast score for the record too. So y'all been warned. Say hello to the one and only, the menace of society from the Boondocks, Riley Escobar Freeman.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my god.
Okay, so here's
Oh
some
my god. This
examples of his
brat.
fumbles. Here's some examples, some prime examples of his fumbles. I couldn't list all of them because it would take us forever. So I put his most notable fumbles here. started a fight with Butch Magnus after Butch beat his ass in an ambush. Riley, Butch was twice your size, my guy. You should have thought smarter, not harder. The sad part is, Riley almost won that fight till he got knocked the fuck out because he was too busy showing off. Dumbass. Hiring Ed Wenzel III to kidnap Butch Magnus. Riley, that was one of the dumbest things you could have done. You hired Ed Wenzel. Ed Wenzel, of all people, to Riley, you fucking moron. Kamiki, that would have only upped the score to a 75. Next one. Constantly getting his ass kicked by both Huey and Granddad. The worst part is, he brought on himself. Riley, you not helping your case right now, my dude. Oh, and here's another one, which is what led to Granddad's fumble, by the way. Indirectly destroying Granddad's relationship with Ebony Brown, his ex-girlfriend. Riley, I ought to beat your ass. Because it's literally your fault. Granddad lost literally the best woman who he ever got with. I can't make that up. It's literally Riley's fault. Let me get the picture of the woman in question, because this is going to be one of the exhibits. This woman is literally one of the exhibits. Oh my God! Just Riley, you're killing me here. You're killing me here, Riley. I didn't think it was possible for anyone to be such a glorified little shit. But I keep forgetting that it's Riley Freeman. He always finds a way to somehow be worse. So you'll have to forgive me, chat, if I can go through this long list of fumbles. And the sad part is, most of these fumbles could have been avoided if he just thought a little bit smarter. Oh, and fun fact, y'all. One of the charges, I'm gonna say this right now. This is something Riley brought himself, but more importantly, just oh my God, Riley, you little bastard. So let me get the exhibits real fast. There are 4 exhibits. Riley warranted 4 exhibits for this. He warranted 4 exhibits. He's that much of a little terror. So y'all have to forgive me if we end up spending a little bit just frying Riley for his egregious stupidity. Because it could not be me when it comes to some of this dumb shit he does. So let me get I'll get one more exhibit real fast, and then we are done. But good Lord, Riley, good Lord, I'm sick. I'm actually sick. That's the only thing he's got going for him. He's better than Go Tanks. Yeah, man, that's the only thing he got going for him. He's better than Go Tanks.
They ain't shit and they still ain't shit.
Speaking of, I gotta turn off the radio real quick. There we go. So, also before I gotta get to the rest of his fumbles, because they're pretty, it's, again, I have put his most notable fumbles. Yeah, like I said, indirectly destroying Granddad's relationship with Ebony Brown, pissing off World Chocolate. You pissed off a multi-million-dollar company and somehow got away with it. But you lost all your money in the process, dumbass. Hanging out with Lamilton Tayshawn, who shot somebody's dog despite Granddad's warnings not to. Trusting Jasmine, the most naive character in the show, with a massive fundraiser money collection that he was secretly hoarding for his own purpose, which resulted in Jasmine giving the money away to Peter, by the way. Nice work, Riley. You wanted to be a hustler? Well, you got hustled. Ironically, by the most naive character in the series. How's it feel, dumbass? Exhibit A, Butch Magnus. Yeah, this fucking thuggish looking idiot beat the brakes off of Riley. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Exhibit B. Huey Freeman, his own brother, who has whooped his ass constantly whenever he fucks up. And if it's not him, it's Granddad whooping his ass. Exhibit C. Ebony Brown. This is the woman Granddad was with and ended up fumbling because he listened to Riley's shit advice. Y'all can go at it. Y'all can have at it now on that one alone. But before you do, Exhibit D, LaMilton Tayshawn, a kid who's even more fucked who's even more of a demented little shit than Riley. That is saying something. So, who wants to go first with roasting Riley's dumbass?
Good.
Just Riley. I'm gonna just leave that alone. Like y'all can have at it.
Riley, Riley, when do you learn? When do you ever learn just to call it a day and pack it in? Oh, that's right. You don't know how to. You're an idiot. A wannabe little piece of shit menace to society, rip off reject, wannabe thug. Just you don't learn. And oh yeah, fun fact you left out: his bike.
Oh yeah, we got his bike snatched. That was more of him being just not refusing to snitch. To be fair, nobody likes a snitch most of the time, so I'm not surprised about that one. Oh right, I almost forgot an exhibit. Y'all wanna know what I forgot? Hilarious enough.
What?
Oh, I almost forgot this character for a second because this is the same person who, for better or worse, I'm gonna say it straight up. This was Riley's essentially his second command in possible ride or die. Cindy McPherson. Yeah, who? If anyone remembers Cindy from the Boondocks, yeah. She embarrassed Riley in the basketball court more than once because he was too busy showing off instead of doing the practice. Makes you wonder how to. And here's the sad part: Riley could have beat Cindy fair and square if he didn't let his ego to get the best of him all the damn time. Yeah, Riley actually warranted 5 exhibits. My mistake, chat. He warranted 5 exhibits.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, you the ghetto thug definition of whipping boy. And oh yeah, not to mention got your ass whooped by one of the members of the hypocrisy.
I mean, to be fair, that wasn't even a fumble. That was unfortunately him just getting dragged into Granddad's shit indirectly.
Still counts as a fumble.
Not really, because to be fair, they jumped him. Him and Huey. That was just more of him getting his ass kicked. And to be fair, Riley already knew that he was outclassed, so you can't call that a fumble unless he started that fight.
Like, Riley, there's ways of going about being an idiot in a punching bag. Should
Here
I
you go,
really
chat.
live or
Exhibit
dwell in my own
E.
pity?
Exhibit E. Cindy McPherson, his rival on the basketball court. And somehow she became, despite the fact that he basically made her cry her eyes out in a basketball game, she somehow decided to be friends with him. That's the part I'm trying to figure out. She apparently likes him too. So that was Ed and Rummy. Remember, Riley planned the operation. Ed and Rummy's the one who fucked it up.
You know what? I ain't got nothing further to say. Just somebody get this fucker out of my sight before I literally blow this shit the fuck up and someone tag in.
Haru or Silver, you want to tag in and roast Riley? Cause holy
I'm
shit.
good.
Fair enough. Silver, anything you want to say about Riley?
Other than being Riku's reincarnate, no.
Ha! He's a smarter. You know what? He's a
Oh,
smarter version.
are
You know what? Riley's a dumber version of Riku.
you know what? Maybe this is Riku's illegitimate son.
Oh my god, no! If that's Riku's future child,
Oh,
hell no!
Oh,
That is not funny. If that's
no.
Riku's future child, we're all fucked.
You know what? You know what? We would have to ask him, Riku, whose cheeks did you beat to make this rejected menace to society?
That's a good question. We'll have to ask him later.
Is like or yeah, who trapped you? Who trapped you and got your and got your seed inside them, and you ended up with this result.
I, you know what? I ain't got nothing for that. Gory, because he said that, I got nothing for it. Fucking hell. And I assume Silver, you don't have anything to say about Riley because he's frankly a dumb shit.
nope.
That is fair. Like, honestly, where to begin with Riley? He literally, he apparently thinks he's no, you know what? I just realized Riley's another case of he thinks he's him. And unfortunately for him, it backfires literally almost as much. Like, literally almost as much as, as the number of losses he keeps racking up from going into fights he can't win. And the whole pissing off World Chocolate thing, Riley, you're a fucking 8, 9-year-old child pissing off a multi-million-dollar company who makes money from fundraisers. You tried to rob them. You tried to financially rob them blind. What is wrong with you, sir? You only saving grace from that gunfight that resulted that day because you cursed him out, saying literally every swear word in the book. I'm surprised you didn't get shot full of holes, you dumb fuck. I'm actually impressed you survived that.
I'm sorry, I'm listening, but I'm kind of getting sleepy.
Fair enough. Just Riley, shit. I got nothing else to say. His fuck ups are well documented at this point. Let's be real. And that thing with Milton, nah, dude, you were nah. I got no words for you. Get the fuck out of here. But before you do, here's your Fumbler rating. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Alright, so let's see. For his crimes of, well, I wouldn't say crimes, but his fumbles, starting off with Butch Magnus, hiring Ed to kidnap Butch Magnus, getting his ass kicked by Huey and Granddad, and keeps starting shit with them, destroying Granddad's relationship with Ebony Brown, pissing off World Chocolate, not listening to Huey's advice on multiple occasions, which has gotten him in more trouble for not listening, hanging off with Milton. You know what Riley just got from all this? That's not even barring the last one, where he trusted Jasmine with his money, when Huey warned him it was a bad idea. Guess what rating he got? Y'all ready?
What?
85 points.
Gosh.
Riley earned
That's all
85
that
points on the bag fumbler meter. Congratulations,
I
Riley.
think we're
85 points. I'm impressed and disturbed. This is arguably the second or third highest rating I've seen of all the bag fumblers I've roasted. Yep.
I think we're about to get the bag fumbling Trinity limit at this rate.
At the rate he's going, I guess so. I guess so. We got 2 more left, thankfully. So, you know what?
Yeah, because no offense, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep.
Fair enough. I'm going straight to the last one first, then going to the one after the one before. So, I'm gonna mix it up a bit. Riley, get the fuck out of the courtroom.
Hang on. Let me pull the. Can I pull the lever? Can I pull the lever?
Do it.
Pull the lever, Grunk.
Get out of here, Riley.
Hi.
Jesus
Yeah, new
Christ.
function,
85
chat.
points. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight to the last one first real quick. This one was one I was not expecting to put on my list of bag fumblers initially. But then Haru came up with the idea of adding this bitch to the list anyway, so...
Oh, I get first dibs. Since I'm.
Say hello to Daki from Demon Slayer!
Hi,
Damn, did she make some
Daki.
fumbles!
Hello, lovely woman who literally fucked up more than once.
So, she's made very few fumbles, but she made some colossal fumbles. She fought against Tanjiro and Nezuko, and basically failed miserably to kill them both, because she thought, since they're not Hashira, they're not worth her time. Dumbass. She got herself beaten to a bloody pulp by an enraged Nezuko because she almost killed Tanjiro. And of course, she talked a whole load of shit to his Tengen motherfucking Uzui, the Sound Hashira, and as a result, before she even knows what the fuck happened, she got her head slashed clean off. Daki, we gotta save yourself. Like, damn, Daki couldn't be me.
Okay. Can I go first?
Go for it.
I have some words to say about this. Daki,
I'm gonna get the exhibits real quick, so
Daki,
take your time.
Okay. Daki, you literally fucked up when you captured not just one, not just two, but all three of Tengen's wives. You fucked up. You fucked up big time when you did that shit. Because one thing about a husband, you fuck with the wife, you piss the husband off, and especially if they're very loving and when Tengen is husbando material. But bitch, oh my god, you literally are nothing but a little shit. That's a brat. Why? You thought you could freaking Nezuko was you thought Nezuko was just like weaker than you, but then she went big, and then you were so upset, like, how are this little brat stronger than me? Dude, you're messing with the main fucking protagonist's sister. You fucked up when you messed with the sister of the sibling. You fucked up when you messed with the demon sister. Literally, one thing about Nezuko, she is a bad bitch when pissed off. She may be cute, but she can kick ass. And she's one of my favorite characters. Oh my goodness. Lovable, but can kick ass. Same with freaking thing. And you had to get your
brother to fight for you. You were sitting there crying, wanting to be strong and saying, I am one of the freaking bigger demons or whatever in front of Tengen. And he said, oh, you annoying little shit, shut the fuck up. I don't give a crap. I'm just gonna kill you and be done with it. You fucked up. You kidnapped my wives. You freaking caused a lot more problems. You thought you were tough shit. You thought you were upper moon rank when you're just a basically hollow of an upper moon rank because of your brother. And you cried, a pizza! Because you can't find your own fucking battles, you little bitch. Grow a fucking pair. Oh, and I'm not even done. And you did this all for fucking Muzan, mother effing Michael Jackson, your senpai. Bitch, he don't love you. He only used you. He loved nobody. He wants immortality. Get your fucking shit together, bitch. Literally, the only person that cared for you was your brother. And you treated your brother like shit when you were near death. And basically, even freaking like not Tengen, but Tanjiro felt sympathetic for you because of how stupid you both were. You and your brother. Damn, you both got your asses handed to you for a good fucking reason. Because even though you're my favorite villain, you're a bitch of a villain because you can't pick your own fights, you can't pick your own battles. So, bitch, do yourself a favor. Go back into your little house, go play maid and dress up, and try to be a little shit that you are. You will never be one of the top or upper rank moon demons. Hell, Doma can cause more fucking damage than you. The other demons from season 3 can cause more fucking damage to you and can't fucking cry about it. Hell, even fucking Akusa, and then the newer ones coming in the movie have more backbone than you. Bitch! Even Rui did a better job than you! Rui! And he even didn't know not to fuck up.
And he was literally 2 ranks below the bitch.
Exactly! So, Daki, you have no excuse. You had the patience, you had whatever you could, but guess what? You fucked up when you freaking bit off more than you can chew. Because let me say this. You may have beauty, but you are dumb as a fucking bunch of pins.
That was one of the most fucked up rants I've ever heard about Daki in my life. I approve.
I've been wondering.
Here's my response to Daki just for her screaming her head off about being stronger than everyone else.
Round 10, go to the cooch.
Here's the man go to the cooch. Now here's Exhibit A. And trust me, chat, this is warranted. Bitch get warranted 4 exhibits. Tengen and his wife. Yeah, you kidnapped, as Haru said, the bitch kidnapped the wives. She is begging to, she was begging to get her ass beat at that point.
You his wives. Period. You're messing with an assassin of a ninja cult, last of his kind. If he's the last of his kind, you know he is strong as fuck. He's one of the strongest Hashira. You don't fuck with the sound Hashira. Everybody knows that.
Oh, so he's your sugar
Don't fuck
daddy.
with the sound. Don't fuck with the
here's
sound.
Here's the thing to be fair, Glory. Tengen can literally fight at the speed of sound.
Exactly. He's that fucking fast. He's that fucking powerful, and he's a fucking ninja, man.
This is true.
He's a
I
fucking ninja, and he has 3 wives.
For that entire arc, Tengen was pretty much him. Let's be fair. He was pretty much him.
He was the god of flamboyancy. He is so flamboyant. And the funny thing is that there's a reason why on my Instagram I'm known as the flamboyant Haruka. Here's the reason why, because I did cosplay Tengen.
Fair enough. Next exhibit.
Yeah.
That's right. When Nezuko set the bitch on fire, that had to hurt, didn't it, Daki?
Oh.
And she was traumatized. She was traumatized by that because.
Well, here's the thing. She fucked with Nezuko. What did she think was gonna happen?
She had blood. Fucked if you don't know the other demon's ability. She's like, oh, what are you gonna do, little girl? And then Nezuko's like, oh, bitch. How about let's see how you do with burning fire. Wait, what's blood fire?
And also, here's another one, chat. Daki with her head chopped off.
Yep. And she was holding it in her hands when Tango was standing there and told her to shut up.
Yep. And finally, Exhibit D, Nezuko. Yeah, you pissed off literally one of the nicest characters in the entire series. Your ass is grass. Like,
This
Tanjiro
got her back blown out by the sweetest character of her verse. Nezuko, yeah, don't fuck with Nezuko, because even though she was small, we knew how powerful she fucking was in the manga and in the anime. And let me tell you something. She literally went through a type of training just to get there to protect her brother, Tanjiro. You hurt Tanjiro, and you do it. You hurt. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Chad, you pick a fight with Tanjiro, you try and kill him. Have fun dating with his sister. No one's saving you. Nobody. Nobody was saving you from that.
Nope.
No,
Have fun with hell.
Nezuko will haul ass and whoop your ass. She will literally kick your ass.
She don't care who you
She'll
are.
proverbially, literally, and figuratively kick your ass. And she'll do it with the most insane grin on her face. Because she was clearly enjoying beating Daki half to death.
She made Nezuko not just mad, she made her go feral to the point she almost attacked an innocent civilian that Tanjiro had to muzzle her to calm her down in his arms.
Yep. Nezuko went from sweet as sugar to D1 crash out. And the sad part is, it was all Daki's fault.
Yep.
And also, let's not forget, she also talked a lot of scrap when she said her ribbons couldn't get slashed, and Zenitsu blitzed her with Inosuke, and they were able to cut off her head.
It's like Inosuke and Zenitsu said, so I heard you talking shit.
What? You're not talking shit now.
Alright, so, seeing as Haru got it out of her system at this point, who else wants to roast Daki? I got some choice words for Daki, honestly.
Alright.
Let's let. Go.
Let the Rain Hashira deal with this. Let the Rain Hashira handle her.
By all means.
Alright, so. Daki. How does it feel to get stomped by Nezuko, my niece? How does it feel to get burned, stomped on, and kicked around by Nezuko in demon form?
Are we sure Nezuko wasn't playing soccer with Daki?
No, actually, before she even played Soccer Daki, she played soccer with another demon, which was Sumiri.
That's true! I forgot about that! I completely forgot about that. Damn! Looks like Nezuko improved her soccer game. No, you know what? I just realized something. When Nezuko was smiling her head off and whooping Daki's ass, I'm like, so, I learned how to play soccer. You want to see?
I know how to play soccer.
I learned it from my last fight when fighting this person named Sumera. Suma who? They were one of the lower ranker demons, and they're not even a higher rank.
It's like, huh?
Yeah, and so?
It hits you like I hit that soccer ball.
You know, I'm surprised with the way Nezuko was whooping Daki. I'm surprised at no point in the entire fight she didn't aim for a cheap shot. If you know what I mean.
No, Nezuko wants a fair fight. Like, no, Nezuko wants a fair fight. She wouldn't take a cheap shot. She knows that's beneath her, and it's Daki's not worth her time with that. Oh, Kimiki is about to say shit. Oh, let me
Yep.
do this. Listen here, you pale ass bitch. You ran a brother, and the girls in it are hotter than your sorry ass. You're a 5 at best, you spoil arrogant princess. Oh my god. Comic
Comic-y. Jesus Christ. Comic-y, what the fuck? I can't. All right. Silver, anything you have to, anything else to say about Doki's dumbass here?
Yes, I have a lot to say. And before I get interrupted, I have a lot to say.
Oh.
Seriously, you rely on your brother so much that you couldn't even fight your own battles? Girl, you need a lot of training. You need a lot of training. Like seriously, you couldn't even handle a bunch of people, a Hashira, 3 young potential Hashiras, and a demon girl. You couldn't even fight your own battles? And let's not forget, you killed Zenet. Let's not forget, you killed Zenetsu's manager. Let's not forget about that. Think about this. You are just petty jealousy of the other girls' beauty because you're not beautiful enough? Get out of here, Daki. You are always favored by Muzan. You are favored by Muzan because of your beauty. You just wanted to get into between his legs.
Gross. I did not get
Just
myself
for
into my head.
that. Oh, bet.
She's a thought. That's what she is.
Not much of fun is this as a princess bitch.
Fair enough.
And seriously, you got so scared when you saw the image of Yoriichi Tutsukuni. Yeah, the Sunbreather. Anybody else recognize him? Yoriichi Tutsukuni?
I mean, to be fair,
You
this
got
is
so
the
scared.
first Demon Slayer.
Exactly. It's because she had the cells of Muzan when she got turned. You begged from so much.
The fuck?
Oh, Riku!
Riku, what the
What
hell?
the frick? Riku, you
I
get
feel
your
like he was
woofy
about to
ass
come in here to
butt
roast
over here
Daki.
right now.
Why do I feel like he was in here to roast Daki, then change his mind?
Yeah, I felt that. Riku, get your woofy butt over here right now, little brother.
Listen to it by accident.
Must have been.
Anyways, continue.
And get this. Hedgewolf just said this. He got dribbled harder than Larkstein from Kingdom Hearts.
Ouch. I mean, that's what happened, more or less.
Oh, yeah. And the fact you're such a whiner, Daki,
I can tell you've been wanting to roast Daki for a hot minute.
yes, I have been. I need to get it out of my system. You couldn't just be a big girl, Daki. You're supposed to be a big girl. But instead, you're just a whiner.
Understatement.
It's her results then. I want to see her results right here, right now, because she and her brother Gyutaro have killed like 15 Hashira. Yeah, this was confirmed.
Yet they couldn't get past. Let's see, a demon who's working with humans, 3 humans who were at best mid rank to Hashira, and the Sound Hashira. That's just sad. That's incredibly sad. I do have some choice words for Daki myself, actually, if you don't mind, Silver. So,
Stage is
Daki,
yours.
explain to me, Daki, how is it you were such a gigantic thought? How the only reason you got like, and anytime somebody annoys you in any way, you have to throw a temper tantrum like you're a goddamn 3-year-old. No, scratch that because my 3-year-old cousin has more maturity than you. That's embarrassing. You need to explain yourself on that one. Because holy shit. Couldn't be me on that one. For real. Like, she legit like, I feel like that, now that I think about it, from what Silver just said earlier, I feel like Malty was a blueprint for this bitch. That's not a good thing. That's a very bad thing. Not to mention, holy hell. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first I saw her, I could tell, like, my senses were tingling, saying, nah, oh my god, this is a bitch. And guess what? I was right. What's that line for ghost stories again? Run, she's a ghost and a bitch. That's what I see Daki as. Bitch made. She didn't just act like a bitch. She also she was basically throwing tantrums like a bitch. She was bitch made by Tanjiro and Nezuko and Tengen. Come on now. She barely did shit for herself. Holy hell. Embarrassing is a massive understatement. And she's supposed to be an upper moon? Cry me a river, bitch. Glory, roast her ass. I'm done.
You know what?
She was running away.
I want to call Nesco up here to see if she got anything to say to her. Silver, would you be so kind?
Silver is apparently here for the moment. But by all means, put a cap in her
Oh,
ass.
Ducky. A whiny, useless, horrible rejection, horrible of a hoochie mama. Good lord. You know what? My niece has way much better than maturity versus your dumbass. And oh yeah, how did it feel to get barbecued by Nezuko? Like, oh yeah, what is that smell? Oh yeah,
It's
did
burnt
anybody
bitch.
did we or you know what did we order original recipe or extra crispy?
Oh my god. You know, I just realized that I hate that. I hate to have to say this out loud. Chat, you're gonna get pissed at me in a second for this one. But y'all remember Aqua from Konosuba?
Who doesn't?
Well, I'm gonna have to apologize to her. You wanna know why? Because
What?
Zaki's more of a brat than this. Because Zaki's more of a brat than Aqua ever was. I gotta apologize to Aqua now. Thanks, Zaki, you dumb bitch.
Like I can even imagine you and Aqua doing the fusion dance.
No, that's what I'm saying. I have to actually apologize to Aqua now. Because Aqua, as bratty as she ever was, wasn't anywhere near as bad as Zaki. Because at least
You know,
Aqua attempted.
Ducky,
Because at least when Aqua threw a tantrum, she actually tried to do shit for herself. At least once in a fucking blue moon. Zaki couldn't be bothered to do jack shit.
you know, Ducky, this and oh my god, Ducky, the sound that you made when Nezuko stomped your back.
Sound like a door creaking, literally.
Yeah, give me a break. I mean,
Figuratively or
satisfying to get
literally,
your
considering
back
what
blown
Nezuko
out
did
like
to her. Hold up, Glory.
yeah,
Physically,
it's
literally, like give her a break, literally? because that's literally what happened to what Nezuko did to Daki.
Yeah, but it was bad enough we had to hear that from you, Docky. I mean, hell, while we was watching it, you woke up the neighbor's dog and they were howling. Oh yeah, it was a full moon.
I got no words. I
So
think it's safe to say we're all done.
congratulations.
We're practically done roasting Daki soon enough.
Yeah.
So, all right. So with that, I said my piece. Nezuko, anything you want to say, or
Oh, I just remembered something. Holy shit!
What's that?
I remember this from one of Slick Goku's old videos. The bitch tried to seduce Slick Goku.
Oh no! Slick.
I literally just remembered
God.
that.
Oh my God, she wanted Slick inside her.
Yeah, and Slick literally threw her out the window.
Slick, that's on you for visiting that red light district.
Here's the problem. She went to him, not the other way around. And
Jeez.
besides, let's be fair. If not Slick Goku dealing with her, Slick Chi-Chi would have.
Docky, I think I could that video. I think I could tell by one of your fingers. Besides, didn't you do a little time for sexual assault?
Actually, you might be right about that. I don't remember. In any case, time to give Daki her fumble scores. Oh boy, this is gonna be a doozy.
Before that, Nezuko, anything you want to say?
She's not available at this time.
All right.
Well,
Oh, you're gonna.
I guess so.
Okay. So, fighting Tanjiro and Nezuko, but failing miserably to kill them because she completely and severely underestimated them. That's an easy 10 out of 10. No holds barred on that. Kidnapping Tengen's wives. Kidnapping a man's wife, singular, is bad enough. But kidnapping 3 wives? Bitch, you must be out your goddamn mind. I'm gonna triple score that, by the way. That's an easy 27 out of 30. Congratulations, bitch. You played yourself. So, with just this alone, she's already racked up literally 37 points. Just from those 2 offenses. Got beaten to a bloody pulp by an enraged Nezuko for almost killing Tanjiro. Yeah, that's another 8. That's another 8 points. 45 points. Chat, we still. Oh, right. Talking shit to Tengen only to get her head chopped off.
Kidnapping wives.
Yes, I triple scored that one. I gave her a multiplier. She has. Oh dear God, she's got 55 points. Damn it, Daki. You dumb bitch.
Hey, a couple more, and it could be over 9,000.
The only person I've ever given, like, legit given anywhere a score like that was Malty the bitch. And to be fair, she deserved it. We're going to point out all the horrible shit she did.
You know what? I wonder if this is Malty's long lost sister.
Gross. Here you go, chat. Daki earned a 55 out of 100 just from the 4 offenses listed. She actually scored higher than roughly a third of all the motherfuckers we've roasted.
Yeah, because you couldn't hold your own. You had to call Michael Jackson Jr. for help.
Alright, we have one less idiot on the chopping block.
Okay, let me pull the lever.
Do it.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
And before we continue,
Bye.
I have to read this comment from Gilmon real quick. Docky, you don't seem among mommy's ancestors with how much of a bratty bitch you thought you are. Literally, Saber Alter would slaughter you worse than she did with Berserker to the point where you became her chair of ribbons. Damn. Couldn't be me.
Okay.
Alright, so last one on the chopping block. And this is somebody I've roasted before, recently actually. Say hello to a wannabe gangster from Black Lagoon. Chaka!
Oh my
For
God.
those who remember Chaka, oh, trust me, I'm going to have to explain some context. Because I know there's some people who have never watched Black Lagoon a day in their lives. So I'm just going to real
Good
quick
grief.
give the summary on Chaka's activities. Because he did some really
Good
fucked up
grief.
shit.
The fool's got Backstreet Boys hairstyle.
Yeah, this dude committed a number of bag fumbles alongside his many offenses in my roast court. Oh boy. There's no nice way to put it. This guy is a fucking dickhead. I'm being nice saying that much for the record. I'm being nice calling him a dickhead. Haru, you would want to skin this guy alive. I'm not even kidding.
Shit.
You'll want to skin this guy alive when you hear the list of shit he's done.
Give me the list. Go
Give us
ahead.
context. Give us the context.
I know, I'm getting the list. Hold on. It's taking forever to load the fucking document. Because he has almost an entire page of offenses.
Hold your horses. Just hold your horses. Let the man get the Carfax.
Okay, so this man was part of a Yakuza gang in Japan. And he wants to have a gunfight with one of the most dangerous women in Black Lagoon.
What?
Yes! You heard that correctly. He wants to pick a fight with Revy from Black Lagoon.
Okay, you're stupid for doing that.
He wants to pick a fight with two hands. He must be on something to want to pick a fight with literally one of the most dangerous females in the entire series. But go off, I guess. Go off, I guess. I mean, you want to pick a fight with Revy? Okay, buddy. Sign here. This is your waiver. Sign away. Any responsibility, keeping us completely being responsible for your sorry ass decision. Just saying, buddy. Because, wow, that's stupid on his part. It gets worse from here. He is often seen as an idiot by his own peers. He thinks he's the best gunman around. I kid you not, he actually thinks that. He thinks he's the best gunman alive. He doesn't even come close. In fact, he's considered literally worse than the worst gunman in Rwandaper, Revy's hometown. Shortly after a girl named Yuko became the boss of the Washimine clan, Chaka decided to basically make a bid for power by kidnapping his own boss with the help of some thugs he hired. Ugh. He has no sense of loyalty and extremely petty, even by Black Lagoon standards. And Black Lagoon's got some petty motherfuckers. We're talking almost Dio Brando level petty.
Oh, heck no. Heck no.
And here's the sad part. Just for not being able to control his own temper, he beat one of his own men half to death. Can't make this up. And just for trying to run away from... And here's the thing. When he basically picked a fight with Revy and her at the time ally Genji, one of the coldest swordsmen in the entire series, one of his men actually decided to think smart and tried to run from the fight because he did not want to get chopped up or shot full of holes. Chaka shot him in the back. Can't make that up.
Holy shit.
His own arrogance literally became his own undoing, by the way, on this one. In fact, by the entire fandom of Black Lagoon, but I'm not even kidding when I say this next part. He is considered such a horrible person, even by Black Lagoon standards. He's considered the most vile character in the entire series. In fact, his actions are so horrible, he even pissed off Rock, a known pacifist, enough to basically want to beat his ass. You heard that correctly. He made a pacifist want to kill him. You know something's wrong if you will make it a pacifist want to beat your ass. Again, could it be me? He's considered such a sick bastard. He's considered the most depraved character in the series. Oh, and here's the fun part. When he tried to take on Revi and Genji, he got his hands chopped off. I'm not kidding, by the way. Words fail me on just how much of a fucking idiot this guy is. Haru, if you've seen Black Lagoon, you don't need to watch the clip I put in muted. If you haven't seen Black Lagoon, I suggest you watch that clip. This is an idea of just how fucked up Chaka got.
Oh no. I already know. I already probably can give a pretty heavy guess how fucked up he is.
Oh no, I'm talking about what happens to him at the end of the series.
No, I know he probably ends up dying the most horrific ways, right?
He got his hands chopped off and he got yeeted into a pool. I'm not kidding.
So died from blood loss by drowning.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's a perfect death for him because he can't swim back up with no hands.
What didn't help was that Genji was holding him underwater with using his sword sheath. It was legit deserved. Oh, and here's the worst part. What I'm about to say here, I'm not making this up. He failed all these following goals, by the way. He picked a fight. He wanted to pick a fight with Revi. He wanted to fight Revi in a gunfight and win, basically, and I guess whatever else he had in mind for her. Too bad he failed miserably. He wanted to sell off his own boss Yukio as a sex slave. He wants to take over her group as its new leader. And he wants to kill Revi, Rock, and Genji, all of which he failed miserably. The list of crimes he committed, I am not saying some of these out loud because it is that fucked up. Like, legit. The list of crimes he committed is that fucked up. I'll just give you some of them. Harassment, stalking, multiple murders, assault and battery, vandalism, torture, treason. And that's literally only a quarter of the crimes he's committed.
Okay.
Now
Make a freaking bet. I'm gonna say this. Can I make a roast?
Huh?
Can I make a roast real quick while you're mentioning all this?
Yes, go ahead.
So we found Kisaki's daddy.
Oh no! I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna be sick. Jesus! No! Haru, why?
No.
Oh my god!
It makes sense, doesn't it?
Oh my god!
Sense,
No!
You guys, Haru, what'd you say?
No!
This is Kisaki's papa.
No!
Oh, come on, both of you. I've heard worse.
Nah, Kisaki himself is a disgust in itself. What the fuck? Nah, that's not okay. And what doesn't help is looking at them both. They even look like I'm gonna be sick.
Well, I guess the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
Ugh.
Well, at least we know that he didn't know his father because he lived overseas.
Fair enough. Just. Ugh.
I can keep going all night if you want.
He already got sentenced. He already got sentenced for his crimes for his bag fumbling. Not for his fumbling, for the crimes in the roast court for Black Lagoon. But holy shit, this guy's an asshole. Like, the sad part is he's considered to be almost as petty as Dio. That is saying something. You know something's up if you're considered to be almost as petty as Dio Brando.
Okay.
Alright. Going to the next, going to his fumbles now because holy shit. I was not expecting the Kisaki thing. Oh, and Haru, you're
Yeah.
gonna want to kill Chaka's head off for this one. You wanna know he did what he said to his girlfriend who called him in the middle of a meeting?
What?
And then when his girlfriend tried to apologize, saying she wants to buy him something expensive to make him feel better, he said he was going to assault her next time he saw her.
Yeah. Okay, I have to say this again. Everybody, Chaka is now confirmed Kisaki's father. You cannot unsee that now.
Fuck!
Congratulations. Where's Father of the Year?
Fucking hell! Fucking hell! I cannot unsee that.
Good. Good. I
I
find
only have
that
one
funny.
exhibit because I only have the one exhibit. So here it is, Exhibit A, Revy. The girl that he says straight up to Revy, he wants to basically fight her, take her on a gunfight, and fuck her. And she just says, you know what she tells him that makes it all the funnier? She says, "Your breast looks like you've been sucking cock. Get out of my face." Her words on that one, by the way. She sort of disrespect him. Now for his fumbles. He was constantly hitting on Revy. Big mistake, because Revy has a hair trigger temper. Kidnapping his own boss. Wow, buddy. Pissing off one of the coldest swords in the entire series, Genji. Trying and failing multiple times to kill Revy, Rock, and Genji. Dumbass. Pure, unadulterated dumbass. So, do you have anything else you want to say about Chaka's dumb fucking ass, or is that Kisaki was all you need to do? Because that was just fucked.
No. There's more. There's more. So
Okay.
Mofo thinks he is a gangsta. Think he from Yakuza like Rio Sanada. Bitch, you ain't no Rio. Bitch, you ain't no fucking Mikey Manjiro Sano mofo. You ain't no freaking you're basically the original Kisaki before Kisaki was even fucking born, but you really got the worst death than he did. At least you got your arms chopped off. At least you didn't get hit by Truckun. You're lucky for that. You literally harassed, assaulted women. You are a womanizer mofo that needs to fucking learn to respect women, you bitch, because again, you need to get your freaking little shit. Like, you need to get fixed, brah. You need to be treated like a fucking dog. You need to be fucking locked up for about a century or so. You need the worst death than anything. And you think you could take over and be boss. Guess what, bruh? You ain't no gangsta. You ain't no Tokyo Revengers mofo. You ain't no any kind of windbreaker motherfucker. They're stronger than you, dude. Don't even
Most
say
likely.
that.
I'm
Bruh,
reimagining Mikey
Bruh, you
kicking the shit
look
out of
like
him.
a fucking you
No
try to be
kidding.
cooler than Dante, bruh. If Dante came in on you, Dante from DMC, he would literally come up, punch you right in the face, grab his gun, and say jackpot, and it'd be over.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even need 5 seconds to handle you. And you're dealing with Revy, a badass woman who has temper. Bitch, you want to last 5 minutes with Urza Scarlet.
I'm gonna be honest when I say this. Urza Skull would. Here's the sad part. While Urza wouldn't kill him, she'd make him wish he was dead by the time she was done with him.
Yeah. There are worse women than dealing with Revy. I can count off the list. Urza,
Yep.
Mikasa from AOT. Let's see. We
Yes.
have. Okay.
Nezuko.
Let's see.
Let's be fair. Nezuko would tear him apart.
Okay. Nezuko from Demon Slayer. Not gonna freaking lie. Then we got. I'm trying to think some anime. Bro, give me a minute. I'm trying to.
I know.
Then we have.
What about
Take your time.
There's. What?
I was
Go ahead.
actually going to suggest also as well, to be fair, and let's be honest, I can see this happening. Straight up, I can see this happening. the likes of Stella Vermillion from Shiver of a Failed Knight. That woman may be a princess, but she's not afraid to beat somebody's ass. Or better yet, Angelica Redgrave from Trapped in the Dating Sim. That woman is not afraid to throw hands.
There's more. There's more. I can think.
There's there's a
Any-
whole list. There's a whole mod
There's
list.
a whole list. Any
Darkness for
female.
Konosuba.
Oh, Rukia from Bleach? Nah. Rangiku from Bleach? No, better yet, Nail from Bleach. Nail would kick
Nell would
his ass.
destroy him.
Nail, okay, bro? Nail, not Rukia, Nail, okay?
All man used to do is put him in
This
that bed. I was
mofo, acting like he fucking gangster, would get his ass beat by a fucking teenager like Ichigo Kurosaki mofo. This man will get beat up by many protagonists like Yusuke Merit fucking Urameshi, Spirit Gun to the face. This dude tried to act like gangster. He ain't no gangster. He a gangster wannabe that don't know anything and gangster.
Just one thing off the Yusuke Urameshi part. What makes you think Yusuke needs a spear gun to beat his ass? He can just beat him with his bare hands.
That is true. Yusuke don't need no freaking gun. He just can kick his ass.
Exactly.
Hell, even Kuwabara can kick this mofo's ass. Any gangster that is a non-Yakuza gangster can kick his ass. And I bet you if Ryu found out he called himself a Yakuza, he would be so disappointed that he would grab his gang and gang beat this mofo.
Haru, you just gave me the idea for the perfect punishment for him. I will reveal that punishment after Gory and Silver are done roasting this piece of shit.
That's it. So this basically death sentence to getting beat up by every single gangster that is a real gangster.
I know the perfect two motherfuckers to call in to beat his ass.
Call them in.
Who?
Goro Majima from Yakuza. Yeah, that Goro Majima. And Akaza from Demon Slayer, because you know Akaza don't like when people be disrespecting women.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
While we at it, Colin Kiryu.
No, I only need those two, because you know Majima's a crazy motherfucker. I'm counting on their crazy. Think about it. Majima don't like disrespecting women either, remember? Majima don't like disrespecting women.
Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with this motherfucking Kisaki father's ass.
Ugh! I'm gonna have nightmares from that one. Gross. Alright, Silver, you're up.
Oh man, you literally took the words right out of my mouth there, Haruka. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh man. Taka. Dude, bro, you disrespecting women? Oh heck no. Let me get my boy Akaza. Akaza, get over here. This man. Right there. You deliberately disrespected women because what? You don't got the pleasure? Get out of here. And you're calling yourself a narcissist? And there's a reason why nobody loves you. Not even your mom or your dad there, Chaka. He's sucked. You look and have an ass.
Extra points, he masturbates under the sheets.
Ah! I did not do that mental image in my head, thanks.
Corey, no! Bad boy.
Oh, quit being lightweights. Y'all have heard worse.
Frag. Anyways.
Just.
You know what he needs to be being down? Not only Akaza and Akumi Majima, he needs to get dominated by Esther from Akame Got Killed.
Just what the actual fuck?
Am I wrong though?
You know what? You got a point. You got a point. Cause let's be fair, SF would not tolerate his disrespect.
Exactly.
Gilman, to be fair, Chuya is a valid idea. Don't get me wrong. But there's a reason why I specifically said Majima and Akaza. I made those reasons very clear. They would deal the most amount of pain and misery towards Chaka's dumbass.
You know what, Silver? If I be so kind with the Rose Court, I'm calling him.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody knows
Are you
him
talking about Adam
from
Smasher?
Gungrave, no, the other
Oh,
him
Yujiro
from
Hanma?
Gungrave,
Oh, hell no.
not Yujiro, him from Gungrave.
Brandon?
Beyond the grave.
To be fair, I should point one thing out. Brandon barely gives a fuck. Period.
Exactly.
But still, yeah. I'm
Not only him, but Bunji.
I no well here's the thing. Bunji just doesn't care about anybody. Brandon has at least some morals. You know what? I just realized something though from what you just said, ironically. As much of a scumbag as Harry
Yes.
McDowell is, even he would not tolerate Chaka shit. Yeah, to be fair, Gore, you can't say I'm wrong about that neither. He has
You
some
you
standards.
know what? That is a good idea. You know what? That is a good idea. Fill his fill his legs full of bullets, then take him to Harry.
In any case, anything else you want to say
Thanks,
about
sir.
Chaka's dumbass? Because yeah,
No.
Haru, the roast you delivered on Chaka was enough to make my stomach turn. That I
Was
was
that bad or that
Hey,
good?
That's both good and bad. Good because it was a roast I wasn't expecting. Bad because I was actually that made me actually think about Kisaki being the son of that piece of shit.
Yeah, I can't unsee it now. That's good.
Wow.
Let
So
it haunt you for like a couple of days. It'll
so
fade.
Chaka, whose cheeks did you beat to make Kisaki?
That's a question I'm not sure anyone needs the answer to. We can only pray. We can only pray that the mother was at least a decent human being.
Are basically a straight up hoochie mama.
Maybe, maybe. In any case, anything else you want to say about Chaka Gory, or are you done?
Ugh, you another one of those calling yourself a narcissist as well. What
Yeah, I love how almost every single person we've
you
roasted
are not
today it happens to be a narcissist on some level.
you are none of y'all that we've roasted. None of y'all aren't Vega. And once again, he got more swag and class versus you, dumbass.
I I didn't even realize until I looked at the list. Yeah, almost every person we've roasted today is a fucking narcissist. I think the only one who wasn't a
Like,
narcissist was literally Shogo.
like, gee, like Jesus Christ. And Chaka, for the life of me, how could you make a demon hell spawn like Kisaki?
I
Like who? Like what random whore did you pick up off the streets?
well, don't forget, Chaka supposedly had a girlfriend, and he did threaten her just for calling him up, at random. So we have to unfortunately assume the worst. Because it sounded like his girlfriend was a decent human being, considering she said she wants to make up for accidentally disturbing him by buying him something nice. Honestly,
Um,
I would not mistreat a woman like that personally, but that's just me.
um, Chaka, does the show Law and Order Special Victims Unit ring any bells to you?
Consider what he threatened to do
Um,
to his own boss.
Do you want
Ugh.
to deal? Do you like Chaka? Do you want to deal with Detective Benson? Do you want to deal with Ice T?
All I can say is this: the fact that
Or worse, worse, Chicago PD? Do you want to deal with Hank Voight?
this man is a walking like court case and a make like for this is the one of the types of motherfuckers that needs to be studied for how fucking foul he is. No cap.
Hell, he reminds me. Hell, Chaka, you literally remind me of someone that I watched on that other show I used to watch, American Greed.
Jeez.
You know, this guy will be a walking NCIS case for real.
Yeah.
Because holy shit, you know what he needs? A couple Gibbs slaps and a beatdown from Majima, bare minimum. And notice I said bare minimum, but I'm going for maximum pain for him. Guess who he's getting a beating from? Because looking back at some of the shit he said in Black Lagoon, I have to increase his sentence now. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Chaka is getting a
I'm
beat
done.
down from. He's getting a visit from the following because principally speaking, they would all beat his ass anyway. And y'all can't say I'm wrong on this one. He would get a
Mm-mm.
beating from Akaza, Goro
Oh
Majima.
yeah. Yeah.
He get a beating from Goro Majima. And of course, to make sure he doesn't escape, he'll be shot in the legs by Grave.
Okay.
And on top of that, he'll get a beatdown from none other than Jotaro motherfucking Kujo.
Oh no.
You heard
Hey,
me. Oh, and not
okay.
just him. Polnareff too. Because you know Polnareff don't like when
Oh.
women get disrespected. Polnareff is
Oh
going
yeah.
to be jumping his ass.
Oh. Can basically pick two more characters that would beat him
I
at
didn't
the
say
end.
that I was stopping on the number of people jumping them.
Okay. Draken and Mikey from Tokyo Revenger, because those two respect women.
This is my approval sound, as you're about to hear in a second. And here's my sound of outright approval. There you have it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Also throw this fool in as well. This one's also from Def Jam Fight for New York, Snoop Dogg.
I have an idea on who to beat his ass, believe it or not. It'll be hilarious and embarrassing for him.
Woo.
Flavor Flav. Actually no.
Make it a 2-on-1.
No. Redman. Balls to the wall. Enough said.
Actually, make it Red and Method Man.
It'll be funny all the same. But yeah, there you go. Those are the ones that kicking his ass. Any objections?
Nope.
No, I didn't convict the other 5 idiots yet. Suzuka, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's just a clown. He already got clowned by an old lady. There's nothing I can think of that would be more embarrassing for him as punishment, to be honest with you. He got clowned by an old lady. An old lady who was exhausted at that. There's literally nothing I can think of that would be more embarrassing for this fool.
It's
So,
like,
I got
Suzuka,
none.
how are you gay?
He has to live with the embarrassment of getting beat by an old lady. Go Tanks! I have a punishment for him, but y'all gonna call me out of pocket for this. Guess what his punishment's gonna be?
What?
He has to
What?
fight Cell, Frieza, and King Cold at the same time.
Look at that!
Oh, you might as well throw in Majin
Oh, and here's
Vegeta.
hold on. There's more. There's more. He's not allowed to go Super Saiyan at all.
Ooh, that is. Oh God, yeah. He's dead. He is dead, dead, dead. Oh my God.
Yeah,
He deserves it for
hell,
being a cocky little. No,
you
he
might as
thinks
well
he's so
throw
tough.
in.
Let's see him do it without being able to go Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he thinks he's so tough. That's what he gets. Next, Shogo, the idiot who fought Gelb and got his ass beat, then got his soul snatched later on. You know what? I'm subjected to another beatdown by Gelb, but here's a twist. Hey, Pigsy! Yeah, Pigsy from Monkey King, get your ass over here. We got a dumbass who needs a beating like MK. Yeah, you heard me. I called him Pigsy. He'll be fine. Not really. Oh, and he's trying to run. Look at he's trying to run for his punishment.
Maybe you didn't hear me before. Shoot his pee.
Now he can't run, and he is sick of beating. I have no regrets. He deserved it. Every bit of that disrespect. Sadler, you dumb motherfucker. Pissing off 2 demon lords was not enough for you. Well, since you love pissing off demonic entities so much, I have the perfect punishment for you, buddy. I just figured out which demon lord I can send to basically have Sadler be punished by. Y'all ready?
Ready?
Hey, Sashomaru! We got another dumbass over here.
Oh!
Yeah, you heard me. I
The
called him
OG.
Sashomaru. Sashomaru's gonna kill him.
Oh yeah, he's done. Shishomaru is strong as fuck. End game. He's
Oh,
done.
it gets
He's
worse
done.
for Sadler. He's not allowed to die unless I say he is. And Sashomaru has a lot of poisonous and painful techniques, including Baksaiga, which corrodes the enemy from the inside out.
Fuck.
Yeah, I figured why not. Sashomaru needed something to do. We can also point out that, to be fair, this guy also is violent towards women, much like Chaka is. So, considering he tried to chop off a cat girl's ears, yeah, Sashomaru will not take kindly to that. Oh, did I forget to? Oh, I forgot. There's one thing I forgot to mention about Sadler that I only just now I just remembered. You all know what that is? And I
What?
double checked this information for the record to make sure I got this right. This motherfucker is a racist to anyone who's not pure or who's not human.
Oh, you mofo.
That's why I'm sending it to Shomaru. Silver, any objections?
No objections.
Next one in the chopping block, Weevil Underwood. You know what? Gory, you get to have Weevil.
Good. I'm waiting for him in the bone. I'm waiting for him in the boneyard.
Yeah, Weevil's not allowed to leave
Now,
the boneyard until you're done with him.
not once again, my property, my private property. Bad things happen in the yard.
Next, let's see here. Oh, right, Riley. Well, Riley. What are we going to do with you? What are we going to do with you, Riley Freeman? Because clearly all the whoopings from Granddad and Huey haven't done shit for him. What are we going to do with him? Damn, I can't think of anything to do with Riley because, to be fair, every punishment that's been done to him does not stick. This is a tough one. Oh, I know. This is more embarrassing for him
What?
than anything. he has to try to take on Shaquille O'Neal in a basketball game.
Oh.
Yeah.
He thinks he's so tough. He thinks he's so good at everything he does. Prove it, bitch.
Even better, Shaquille O'Neal
Actually, no, I got one
and
even better. Actually,
actually Shaquille O'Neal
I just got
and
an even better idea. He thinks he's better at everything he gets involved in, right?
Mm-hmm.
This idea just struck my mind. So if you think he's so good at basketball, he has to take on every single member of the character cast that plays basketball in Kuroko no Basket. Have fun, Riley, you dumb little bitch. Yeah, you heard me. I'm throwing him in Kuroko no Basket for a week.
Oh, he's
Mhm.
done. He's done. He's
Oh,
fucking done, bro.
Hazard.
Next.
Hazard.
Wait, no. I know the perfect
Haru,
people.
wait.
Okay.
Hazard, throw these two in from Slam Dunk.
I'm listening.
Rukawa Kaede. Akira
I'll
Sendo.
consider it. To be fair, the characters in Kuroko no Basket are no joke. That's why Riley's going in there.
But add Rukawa and Akira to the mix as well.
Why not? I'll allow it. Let's see. Then we have Chaka. We already dealt with just now. Daki. Oh, you know what? I got the perfect question for her.
Let her.
Here's what's gonna
Let her
happen.
fight.
First off, she's gonna be stripped of all of her demonic power for an entire month. Then she's going to endure torture and beatings from Tengen's wives as revenge for what she's done to them.
Fair.
Or better yet, why don't you? Better yet, maybe let Sasuke have his way with her.
No, we don't want Sasuke to have an opportunity to make bastards. Thank you very much.
Wait, I have a better punishment.
I'm all ears, Haru.
Instead of the wives, Sukuna from JJK.
Actually, you just gave me an idea. Not Sukuna, but I got a better idea. Surprisingly enough. Not only will she get not only will she get jumped by Tengen's wives, but let me call up Nobara real quick. I mean, to be fair, Nobara kind of needs to whoop somebody's ass, and she can anyway, so... Wait, actually, I got one better. She thinks she's hot shit, right? She thinks she's the best around, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got the perfect duel to beat her ass and to humble her real quick.
Who?
Simple. Urza Scarlet and Mira Jane Strauss.
Oh!
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
And let's not forget, Mira Jane can turn into a literal demon. Yeah, you heard me, chat. Mira and Urza. Here's the thing, Kamiki. Here's the thing you have to remember, Kamiki. Consider this. Mira and Urza are considered two of the scariest women in Fairy Tail for a reason. So much so that Mira is actually banned from using her most powerful forms as a result. She's that OP. That being said, I almost feel bad for Daki because no matter how fast and no matter how good her skills are, Urza, and let's not forget, Urza has the experience taking on literal demons. So, yeah. Yeah, Mira's gonna teach her real quick. I mean, and let's not forget, I found this out as well. As tough as Urza is, she has been dominated by one person before. Y'all want to know who? The answer might surprise you. She got dominated by Mira. Yeah, Mira.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Gilmon, I already considered that. But to be fair, Harabelle's not one to punish someone unless it's actually deserved. And even then, she'll just leave them up. She'll just leave them to rot. No, 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 no. Daki needs maximum pain for her trouble.
All
And who's
right.
better than Mira and Urza?
Throw her the pickle from Baki.
No, the sad part is she'd probably kill Pickle. That's why it's against Urza and Mira. They know how to handle her. In any case, that's it for the roast court. I'd like to thank Gory, Silver, and Haru for coming out to these awesome shenanigans.
Roasting. So which one did I really do good on?
Chaka and of course Sadler for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and to be fair, and let's forget Daki. And to be fair, oh, that's right. Did I ever give Chaka his Fumbler ratings? No, I did not. Son of a bitch. I really should have. So as for Chaka's ratings, chat, you are not gonna like this. But I have to grade Chaka. I just threw him out here without even giving him his Fumbler score. That's on me. So let's see. Hitting on Revy, kidnapping his own boss, and threatening to have her pimped out, pissing off Genji, trying and failing to kill Rock, Revy, and Genji. Each of these is going to be a multiplier here, so... Oh, sweet Jesus. This guy's a fucking dumbass. You want to know his score, guys?
What's the score?
80 out of 100.
Ah!
Ah!
Jesus Christ.
Damn. Yep, it's confirmed. This man is Kisaki's father.
Gross.
The fact he got the fact he got an 80.
He got an 80 out of I don't think even Kisaki got a score that high.
What's Kisaki's?
Let me look up Kisaki's. Hold up. Because I know I put him here on the Fumbler list somewhere. Oh, wow. Kisaki is a 45 out of 100. So, in other words, had he lived longer, he would have been just as bad as Chaka. Good to know, I guess. And to be fair, Chaka actually earned this rating because, to be fair, this dude literally is more out of pocket than most of the characters in Black Lagoon. He's considered to be literally one of the most sick bastards in the entire series. And considering Black Lagoon has a whole roster of sick bastards, that's saying something. So it's kind of warranted. That being said, in any case, I'm gonna wrap up this roast court because holy crap, this has been mind-boggling. Like some of these, like when I first took a look at this list, I'm gonna be honest with you. I picked from a hat some of the names. Some I wanted to do right at the gate. Some I just picked out of a hat. But I'll be honest with y'all, I wasn't expecting some of them to be so downright fucking vile. So yeah, my bad, chat. I did not fully remember just how horrible these guys are. So, in any case, I'd like to thank Silver, Haru, and Bori for coming out to this roast court and to, frankly, rip and tear into the fuck nuggets that we've dealt with tonight. Ugh. Some of them are giving me a headache. I'm going to need to go lie down for this. Especially after the thought of Kisaki being offspring to Chaka of all people. Let alone at all, really. So, or Chaka being allowed to procreate at all. But in any case, I'll have another roast court coming up in the near future. I don't know when yet, but it will happen sooner than later, I suppose. In any case, oh yeah, and here's one for Chaka before I yeet everyone else out of my courtroom. Yeah, he deserved
Oh
that.
gosh.
He deserved that,
Oh,
to be fair.
Oh yeah.
Silver, if you saw the full notes on what he did, you would not blame me for me shooting him.
Wait. Time for the last one.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
And he's gone. Oh, and there's Akaza. Oh, damn, Akaza. I didn't know the dude's limbs could bend that way. Yeah, chat, we're just gonna head out now. Yeah, if you hear screams, that's Chaka getting his ass beat by Akaza. He decides to jump in early.
And Weevil, come on, bring your ass here. We boxing.
Weevil's trying to run away. He's already out the door. You might want to go catch him.
There's no escape in the boneyard. No one.
Anyways.
Later, peeps. Have a good rest of your weekend, whatever's left of it.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Now all of you can go fuck off.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Frank off, Gory. You bitch.
Also, in any case, later, peeps. Take care.
Hey.